don't get me started on H2. I mean, on the choice boxes. Oh my goodness, those things are absurd. They are absurd. All right, good luck. What's up, Mikey? Good luck, everyone. First out of the case.
Okay, next break is up in pin.
Next break up in pin.
We will do another giveaway.
I like having Inception in with this. A hit for the big teams. I'm just going to go right to this to start since it's release day. I'm digging these. I think the base cards kids are going to love. We do send all cards, and everything gets shipped out next business day, which is now Monday. If there's anything crazy, we'll try to get it out today. All right, good luck. We'll just kind of look at the base cards to begin with. I do ship all cards, but eventually we'll skip past these. So we have Hines Ward, Will Levis, Doug Flutie, Mike Singletary. Wow, start right away with an autograph. Spencer Rattler for the Saints.
Nice.
With the Glimmer and Gleam, Kurt Warner. And then the base of rookies, Theo and Peyton Wilson.
Jazz Goon.
I like that does 3 autographs per box. I would assume you get a decent autograph at least once in every box. Aaron, he's on the checklist, Aaron. He's on the checklist, and we have hit his autographs out of Cosmic. And he's in finance, too. So he does sign in a couple products. All right, Troy Aikman, Watt, Dan Marino, Drew Brees. Is this another auto? This is a refractor Troy Franklin for the Broncos. With a conductor's Brett Favre, McMillan, and J.C. Latham. Yeah, he's not in a few items, Aaron, but we have... he's not a redemption either. We've actually hit his autos out of Cosmic. All right, Brian, Frank, Bob Greasy, Jamal Charles. There's a Boomer for the Bengals. Anthony Richardson, Voltage, Cameron Kinchins, and a Jaden Hicks. These are chrome cards, so they're nice cards, too. I do too, Gino. No, Ryan, they did come out with a mega box for it, I believe, but we're going to do hobby only. Joe Montana, Earl Campbell, Barry. We have Michael Irvin, Marshawn Lloyd Refractor with a Circuit Breakers, Lad McConkey. That's kind of cool. Jermaine Burton and Xavier Legette. Mike, what do you mean, how do we get it already? It releases today. It released an hour ago, technically. All right. Yeah, there's a Delight box, too, which is also a hobby. All right, Jerry Rice, Ray Lewis on the Refractor with a variation, Lad McConkey. All right, that one's numbered to 249 with Devontae and Latu.
There are numbered cards. Take no prisoner.
Yep.
Good morning.
There are numbered in this. You can get super fractors in this. There are 3 autos per box. And Kelsey autographs in this too if you have the Eagles. All right, and Brady does too. All right, Adrian Peterson, Isaac Bruce. We have gold to 50 Joe Thomas for the Browns. With a Drake May conductors, Brendan Rice and Spencer Rattler. Nice Browns. What's up, Donnie?
Hey, Donnie. Good morning.
All right, Howie, what do we got there? Maybe autograph, Randy Moss, Joe Thomas. It is a Rod Woodson Steelers fans. Donnie.
Okay, the Steelers checklist, I think.
That's sick. Rod Woodson, Radial Marks.
KB got him.
KB, nice.
Yes,
KB. Another Steelers fan. Nice, KB. All right, Randy Moss, Cooper DeJean, and Bucky Irving. Just normal size. They're chrome cards. The Bengals have hits too, yeah. The rookies in the Bengals draft class wasn't the greatest, of course. We have a Luke McCaffrey to 275 with a Marshawn Lloyd on that Circuit Breakers. There's a Jaden Daniels and a Junior Colson.
That one guy, yes. Bo Nix does sign.
Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Caleb Williams, all signed in this, along with Malik Neighbors, Brock Bowers, Xavier Worthy, Keon Coleman, Ladd, Cooper DeJean, all signed in this. All right, here's the other one. I like that there's 3 autos. Here is the RPA. Good luck. There's one guaranteed in every hobby box. All right, Bettis, Eddie George, rookie. It is Blake Corum for the Rams. And it is not numbered on this one. And then we have Leggett, Brock Bowers, and Edgar and Cooper.
Peyton signs.
Peyton signs, Brady signs, Barry Sanders signs. There's some great.
There are some great ones.
These are brand new Sarge. They're called Topps. They're Resurgence, made by Topps. All right, Tony Dorsett, Josh Cribbs, Richard Dent. They just released today. We have a Richard Sherman to 275 for the Seahawks. McMillan on the Circuit Breaker. Eric All and Mims. We're going to run through a bunch of these today. Oh, okay, I was going to...
Oh.
You're good. Thank you. Breeze. Does Breeze sign too? I know he's in this product.
He's in the product. I don't know.
Herman Moore signs too. John Randall too. All right, we have Luke Kuechly. There's a Ray Davis to 99. Kate Stover and Wiley.
Someone else said Breeze signs. I saw him on the checklist. I couldn't figure out. Because he's on a sign-off card, but I don't know if that's an auto.
Supreme, I believe they're $350 is how much these are. Walter Payton, Chris Carter, Keyshawn, T.O., Jaden Hicks Refractor, Brady on the Conductors, Joe Alt, and Malik Neighbors. They're very nice feeling cards. They're chrome cards. So they feel really good. That was just one box. Not bad.
That was one box. Nice.
Yeah, 3 autos. Spencer Rattler, Rod Woodson, and Blake Corum. And a couple nice numbered cards in there, too. Nick B, it's Topps, Nick B. So you know what Topps does, right? They have pack odds on like their short prints, but you know it's not necessarily a case hit. The sign off is a super short print. Yep. All right, but I don't know the pack odds on it. But yeah, DK, Jordan, Travis, and Ricky. So I love how they do that. Yeah, 3 autos and 1 guaranteed RPA per box is nice. I like it. All right, Michael Penix for the Falcons. Throwing in at least 1 mega into this, and then we have Inception too, just to see if we can hit it downtown or help another team like the Falcons.
Okay, if you want to get into the next break, there's only 6 teams left. We will run it back if your team is gone.
All right, Jacob Cowing, Johnny Wilson, and Saquon. Again, if you're new to this, all of the replays are available. We're live over on YouTube, so you can watch replays. We ship all cards, even the veteran base I skipped past too. And Donnie, you sent them a Mrs. 238 email. All right, Cooper DeJean on the Hidden Potential, BTJ, and a Malik Neighbors.
Donnie, that's funny.
And
yeah, that's big.
all right, we have an Adonai Mitchell, Joe Milton on the Hollow. We like those with Walker and Peyton. Did we get a sign off? Is that what they keep saying?
No, because Drew Brees is on a sign off.
The Drew Brees is on the sign off. I gotcha. Yeah. So what's Jordan Love on? Jordan Love's in the product too, but he doesn't sign. I was shocked he's in it.
Yeah.
That was really surprised me. All right, Trey Benson, McMillan, and Jeremy Ruckert. All right, let's get into another one. We got a couple cards there in that mega. One for the Falcons, one for the Patriots that are decent.
Good morning, Jaded. Donnie, so you're just asked for clarification, right?
$330 for hobby. Nice. That's close. Actually, with tax, it would be right. Yeah, I do too. What's up, KB? KB, congratulations. I don't know if you saw your hit. You got a Steeler for yourself. All right, Joe, Freeman, Peyton Manning, Dan Fouts, Eli, with a Kurt Warner to 75 on the purple, Glimmer and Gleam. Bub and Patrick Paul.
That happens, Caveman. Good morning, Chad. Yes, Chicago. Good morning, Kevin. How are you? How many cups of coffee are you on?
3 autos per box, yes. And one of them's, you get an RPA too. Tim Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Aaron Donald, Chop Robinson Refractor. We have Leggett, Brandon Fisk, and Jacob Cowing.
4. Kevin.
Kevin, you're 3 ahead of me.
And Topps.
Can you text Noah to go get me my thing from Leslie?
Topps does love Steelers players.
All right, Munoz, Fred Biletnikoff. Here's an auto. It is Chris Jenkins for the Bengals with Michael Pratt, Luke McCaffrey, and Nate Wiggins. I like the look of the base rookies. Bouncy, this is our company, Bouncy. So the only other time you'll see our account live is it's our son. All right, Jim McMahon, Andre Reed, C.J. Stroud, Torrey Holtz. We have Doug Williams to 149. Keon Coleman on the Circuit Breakers. I like those. Jatavian and Terrian Arnold.
So yeah, last night Noah and Kobe were live. If you saw them.
If you saw them, that was our son. You're welcome, caveman. All right, we have Gronk, Strahan. I'm just showing the base for now so we can see him. RPA. Bo Nix, 2-color patch, RPA to 125.
Wow.
I'm liking these. Who had the Broncos?
Jazgoon.
Jazgoon. That's sick, Jazgoon. Tony Dorsett, Mason Smith, and Jalen Wright. Jazgoon. Congrats on that.
Yes, he does. For sure, B&L. Noah looks like you. You can't deny him.
Can't deny Noah. All right. Doug Williams, Eric Dickerson, AR, John Elway, Tyler. We have Devin Hester on that voltage. Isaiah Davis and Roman Wilson. These are nice. Yes, KV. Congrats on that, Rod Woodson. I'm so glad that you got your Steelers. All right, Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogden, Steve Young with a Barry Sanders numbered on the Glimmer and Gleam for the Lions. Chris Braswell and Joshua Carty. Haven't seen his cards in product before. Lil Mikey from Tops. from Tops. We're direct. All right, we have Jalen Wright, numbered 9 out of 10. So those are the out of 10s. With a Trey Benson, Jackson Powers, and Kingsley.
And I am giving away the Browns in the next break, but it is actually sold out. So I've listed another one.
Oh, yeah. There's another breakout. All right. Richard, John Riggins, Drew Bledsoe. Sharp with a Bub Means for the Saints on the auto. Eli, Lassiter, and LaFou. This is Tops. This is Tops. That's why you see Bo Nix auto. We'll see Jaden Daniels. You can get Drake May, Caleb Williams autos, and as well as we're chasing Brady and a bunch of others too. We'll see some Brady. All right, Andre Rison, Johnny Wilson on the refractor. Jordan Love is in this product. It's interesting. J Love conductors, Cole Bishop, and Rook. That surprises me. I think that's the first product he's been in for Dots this year. All right, Ricky, Phil Sims, Fred Blitnikoff, Steve Young, Joe Theismann, Bernie Kosar, Eric All, and Mims. Happy Friday. What's up, Gucci? All right, we have Theismann, Woodson, Tony Dorsett, Josh Cribbs, Michael Vick on the wave, numbered to 399, Trey Benson, Kate Stover, and Jared Wiley. All right, and we still have Inception. Let's hit a monster for someone. Yeah, they're really nice. They're sharp cards. Even the base cards. Don't throw away your base if you get them. Give them to kids. The kids will love them. All right, we have Newton for the Commanders. With an Xavier Legette RPA for the Panthers to 75. Very nice. With a Ricky Parasol for the Niners. That one's numbered to 99, and it is on card. With a something behind that, Ricky, right? No, that was it. All right, Donovan McNabb. Y'all, this is a 1-of-1. Donovan McNabb, 1-of-1 for the Eagles.
Wow.
With a Zach Thomas to 75, Dante Hall and that player worn to 25, and a Jim Kelly. Nice 1-of-1. Who had the Eagles?
K-Sod.
K-Sod, that's awesome. We always take that K-Sod. All right, if you are new to us, I'm going to do a quick little recap of that break. We'll hop right into that next break. Replays are always available over on YouTube forever and ever and ever with us, and we ship all cards. I think I got everything.
Yes, and then we need to start. This is the break.
Okay, I'll hold that up.
It's already sold
Okay.
out.
All right, let me do a quick little recap of that break. Man, I'm liking that there's 3 autos per box in those.
Yeah.
I have a feeling these cases will go up in price in a week. I like the 3 autos. All right, here we go. So we had Ricky Parasol, of course, was on card. The Xavier Legette RPA. The McNabb is a 1-of-1. Then we had Blake Corum, Bub, Luke McCaffrey, Chris Jenkins, Doug Williams numbered, Joe Milton hollow. Sure, I'll take those. You want me to show them all? I will. Michael Vick numbered, The Love, Keon, Troy Franklin, Jalen McMillan, Lad McConkey, Circuit Breakers, Drake, Joe Thomas to 50, Jalen Wright was numbered to 10, Penix on the rated rookie, Jaden on the base, Kurt Warner to 75. Lad McConkey was numbered to 249. Then we have a Rod Woodson autograph. Congrats, KB. Barry Sanders numbered. Ray Davis to 99. Spencer Rattler auto. And a Bo Nix RPA. That's a sick
That's
product.
amazing. The one and only. I see you.
All right. The next break up is 1206. I'm going to go grab the boxes for it.
It is sold out, so check your receipt. And we are giving away the Browns in this break. The giveaway now.
For this current break?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it was a 5-minute giveaway. There's 1 minute left in the Browns in this break.
All right. Again, if you need to watch your replay ever, you can look for 1206 on YouTube. Good luck, everyone. Good morning, Gregory. Sorry if I missed any chats up there. I know with the giveaway thing, the chats are hard.
Yeah, they're hard. Okay, and
Gucci, April 1st next year, Gucci. But Gucci, the thing is if you want rookie autos of those good rookie quarterbacks, it's got to be this year. So that's why it's still worth it for the price at least. But next year, Dolphins are probably sold out in the next break. All right, here we go. We have Marshall, Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis, Doug Williams. We have a Joe Alt autograph for the Chargers. Nice.
nice.
With a Terry Bradshaw, Tommy, and Tyke Smith. Donnie, we can't, actually, Donnie.
Grayson.
It's a long story, Donnie, but we're asked not to. All right, Eddie, Joe Montana, Earl Campbell, Barry Sanders, with an Ed McCaffrey to 299, 399. Barry Sanders, Troy, and Above Means. I'm going to have to block that word from Scotty. Scotty, stop. All right, here we go. We have Michael, Thurman Thomas, Michael Vick, Krishna Okoye. We have a Spencer Rattler. Look at the patch on that one. RPA
Nice.
Jumbo 3-color patch. That's beautiful. With a Ricky Williams, Brandon Fisk, and Jacob Collins.
Yes, Gino, you have the Chargers in this as well. Good morning, Robin.
And Jose.
Jose has Rams. Yes, Jose, you have the Rams in this. Richard, I'm sorry, the overlay didn't work. Richard, yes, you have the Ravens.
Yeah, it might be a connection from your end to this. I don't know. Custer, there's probably the same amount of autographs for everyone, but yeah, who knows what order they'll come out. Chris Carter, Blake Corum is the 249, Marshawn Lloyd, Anthony, and Patrick Paul. Well, let's hope Spencer Rattler does something. Gregory, I agree with that too. Let me look at that, Mayberry. Keyshawn T.O., Howie Long, Marcus Allen, Randy Moss. We have a Troy Aikman, the 275 for the Cowboys, Javon Bullard, and Audric Estime. I don't know if they are in this product, Mayberry.
I did not see Jordan Love's signatures, but he is in the product. When I looked at the checklist.
Okay. Mayberry was asking, on the back it says, this relic contained in this card was worn by the featured player. The execution of all player-worn memorabilia is witnessed by a Topps representative to guarantee. So yes, that is player-worn. Nice.
Robin, that was funny.
Robin, all-time favorite TV game show. All right, Kurt Warner, Chad Johnson, Ed McCaffrey, Edgar and James, with a Terry and Arnold refractor, Brett Favre, Ray Davis, and Darius Robinson. Scotty, do you remember when after you won, you would have to go shopping after and say, I'll take the microwave for $150?
Yes. Double Dare.
Drew Brees, Dawkins, Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, Ricky Williams. How did you know a Ricky Williams auto was coming up? Gregory, you were on Prices Right? All right, James Harrison, Isaiah Davis, and Roman Wilson. Nice, Dolphins. Ricky Williams auto. Gregory, do you know the year in the episode? Can we watch it on YouTube or something?
Gregory, that's awesome.
All right, we have Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Brett Favre, Ozzie, Jalen Wright, Jonathan Brooks, Chris Braswell, and Joshua Carty. Oh, Timmy, yes. Is Joshua C in this break? This is break 1206. Bryce Young, Ray Lewis, Boomer, Joe Thomas, Anthony Richardson with Xavier Worthy, Jackson Powers Johnson, and Kingsley.
Yes, Josh, you have the 49ers. Good morning, Nick.
You have a clip you posted. Okay, Gregory, I'll check it out. That's awesome. All right, Jerry Rice, Jason Kelsey, Brady, Adrian Peterson, Mason Smith, Blake Corum on the Circuit Breakers, Luke, and Nate. Again, if you're new to us too, our replays are up instantly. You can even go and rewind while we're live over on YouTube. So if you miss a break or you join late, or I know they'll sell pretty quick today, you can always hop over there and watch. All right, Isaac Bruce, Hines Ward, Will Levis, Doug Dickerson. We have a Malik Neighbors, high voltage, numbered to 50. That's a sick looking card. With Jatavian and Terrian Arnold. Gino, again with Topps. Not every case will have a case hit because of the way they do their pack odds. But I forget what everyone said the name of the case hit could be. He is not, Boom. He is not. Not until next year. All right, Mike Singletary, Troy Aikman, Watt, Marino with the JPJ, numbered to 275. Elway, Mason Smith, and Jalen Wright. All right. So they gave us, really 3 good autos without having a good QB. Spencer Rattler, Ricky Williams, and Joe Alt was really nice in that box.
AKK, yes, you won the first the giveaway in the very first break. You will have to confirm your address just so we know where to ship it.
That Spencer's
yes,
really nice, Robin.
You won. Congratulations.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can hit it downtown or something. All right, we have a Drake May on the throwback, Caleb Williams base, and a Brandon Fisk. So Topps does super short prints, not always case hits, just so you know. So you want to look up and see what the pack odds are. A lot of times it's not even 1 per case; it could be 1 per 5 cases. Is the way Topps does it. It's not like getting a downtown or something. All right, BTJ, Jalen Polk, and Will Reichert. That's the one thing I love about them, though. They tell us the pack odds. I wish Panini did that so we know how many downtowns they really printed. All right, Tyrone Tracy, Luke McCaffrey, and Devin Culp. I already forget. It's called a sign-off, right, Custer?
Yeah, sign-off.
There's probably more than sign-off. They always have hidden ones. All right, Byron Murphy, Ray Davis, and Isaiah Spiller. What I'm looking for in Topps is autographs. Is what I'm looking for. All right, Keenan Allen, Antonio Gibson, Milton, and Brendan Rice. Their case hits aren't always worth what you think a case hit should be worth. This is Josh. Yep. All right, Marshawn Nealon, Malachi, and Jalen Hyatt. We just throw a mega in to see if we can hit a downtown or something because we will. All right, let's get back into the new product. Yeah, checklists are available online on Beckett and probably Topps as well too. They had sign-offs in composite last year?
Yes.
Is that where they had the sign-offs?
They did. Yeah.
I wonder what the pack odds are. All right, Kelsey, Brady, Adrian Peterson, Ozzie. We have an Edgar and Cooper to 25 for the Packers. 19 out of 25 auto. E-Coop. Gronk, Newton, and Jalen Polk. And we'll be live for a while today.
Yep.
We're going to stay on, do as many of these as we can. And then tonight, our son will be here on TikTok. All right, Marshall Faulk to $3.99. Revis at 80 Mitchell and a rake straw for the Lions. Let's see.
Jags have some veterans.
I know Tony Baselli's in it. There's also Maurice Jones-Drew, I believe, and a couple others. All right, Nate Wiggins, a little rookie auto for the Ravens with the Peyton Manning, Kalen Bullock, and Jonah Ellis. Breezy in this break, there's a picture there, Breezy. It's 2 hobbies. There's also a Inception, and then we threw in a Mega Optic just to see if we can hit for somebody in that too. All right, we have Aaron Donald, Graham Barton, Marshawn Lloyd, Michael Hall, and Wallace. I keep grabbing this. I'm gonna put this pack last because that's the RPA. Let's do it like this. Yeah, you're good, Breezy. You're good. All right, Maurice Terrell, Munoz, Jim McMahon, Ray Lewis, Keon Coleman, Devin, and Jordan. Tonight, Green Bay will be listed on its own. We only list it together when we have Inception in the break because of the dual autographs. So tonight, Green Bay will be listed on its own. All right, Drew Brees, Brian, Frank, Bob Greasy, Sinnott, Devontae, Marv. He has autos in this. And a Chop Robinson.
Yes, Saints too, Robin. I know.
Well, and a little bit later this morning, we could do a value break that doesn't have Inception. That has all 32 teams,
Yes,
right?
it does.
Okay, we could do that in a little bit. Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Brett Favre, Ozzie, Bryce Young Refractor, Tom Brady Orange Conductors. That's a sick card. Numbered to 25 on that Brady. With the Tyler and a Johnny Wilson, who had the Patriots in this break.
Patriots in this break was Grayson.
Nice Grayson. I like that Brady. What's up, Card Dad? All right, we have Bryce, Ray, Boomer, Joe Thomas, with a Cade Stover to 125 for the Texans. Bryce Young, Cedric Gray, and Mike Sanderstill. Mikey, let's go. Mikey got a card. That's interesting that he got a card in this. Second-year player.
Looks like Colts are the last team in the next break.
All right. Edgarin, Marshall Falk, Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis. We have Kingsley, Sumatia for out of 275, Troy Franklin, Braylon Trice, and Malik Washington. They did a very good job with these cards. I agree. Even like these base cards, kids are going to love these if you don't, if you don't like the base or you're building sets. These are beautiful cards. All right. Barry Sanders, Michael Irvin, Jalen Polk, numbered to 275 on that blue. Fuaga and Aeneas Smith. I agree. I was unsure what would happen when they came out, but then I saw them ripped and I was like, yeah, these are nice. All right, Jerry Rice, Tyrese Knight, Bradshaw on the conductors, Byron Murphy, and Sweat. All right, good luck here. There's an RPA here.
Deep Fry, you couldn't let him sit there. I know.
What's up, Riley? Okay. We have J.J. Watt. Here is our rookie, Vlad McConkey. That is a sick three-color patch for the Chargers, too. With a Will Levis, Bo Nix on the base, and a Jonathan Brooks.
Gino grabbed the Chargers in this one.
Gino, let's go.
Gino.
Nice lad. These go in the thicker top loaders, some of these, too.
Nick, it's the same playlist. It just has some different songs on it.
Yeah, this is still break 1206. This is the last pack from it.
Helps at all.
And again, replays are instantly available on YouTube. All right, we have Newton again. Wow, Drake May on-card auto. That's why we put these in here, too, for the big teams.
Wow.
Out of 150 on the Drake May. With a Devontae Walker, Ravens with a couple autos. Newton to 75. Marino is numbered to 99. We have a Steve Atwater relic card backwards, which means there's a little short print case hit coming up next.
Yes, Peter.
And it is Steelers launched Terry Bradshaw.
Grayson, Patriots, what a break. And Peter, yes.
Yeah, congrats, Grayson. Well, Drake May, and it's on card Drake May too. That's sick. Oh, the Niners did do pretty good in that last break. They did. All right, let me do a little recap of this break. Obviously, there's more cards getting loaded. We do have our replays up forever and ever over
Good morning, Zebra.
on YouTube. I don't have when they release Olympic cards, we do. Brian, it's a new set that just came out today from Topps. All right, Bo Nix, Jalen Polk with the 2024 draft class. We have Kingsley, Marshall Falk. There's Keenan, Walker on card, Terry Bradshaw. Again, congrats on that Drake May on card and Inception. Cade Stover. We have Ed McCaffrey numbered. Blake Corum was to 249. Nate Wiggins auto. Joe Alt for the Chargers. Malik Neighbors to 50 on that Voltage Gold. Troy Aikman to 275. Edgar and Cooper to 25. Ricky Williams is nice too. Tom Brady to 25. That's a sick hit. And then the Spencer Rattler. Just so you know, this is player worn on the Spencer Rattler. And just so you know, this is not player worn. So it's dependent on the player.
Good morning, Hamlin.
So Spencer Rattler and Ladd McConkey. So if you're ever listing these cards on eBay, read the back of it so you can list it as player worn if it is.
Nice, Grayson. Congrats.
All right, nice.
Okay, so this is next break business. It's already sold out.
Okay, break 1207 is next. It is sold out. Let me grab the boxes for it. And then, again, replays are always available on YouTube. Thank you, Mrs. So, again, we have 2 more Resurgence, an Inception, and, of course, a Mega just to see what we can hit. All right, good luck again if you're in break 1207. We usually have an overlay up that shows your name and team, but that's broken right now. When I click the button, it gives me an error message. So we'll fix that for tonight.
Bishop, yes.
All right. Replays are available. Like I said, we ship all cards, including the base cards. And good luck. We just have a playlist going, Jack. Did Redbeard get Bengals and Niners? I'll let you.
In 1207, I have Wiley McDaniel for the Bengals and Baldwin Bearding for the Niners.
USMC, I am, and I do think it's going to be a good set overall. I'm liking that there's the big thing I like the most is 3 autos per box and guaranteed RPA. That's incredible. And then I'm liking the even the base card design for kids and stuff too. Christian Okoye, Jerry Rice, Jason Kelsey. We have Cooper DeJean numbered to 275 on the blue.
Good morning, Tyler.
With Anthony Richardson, Burton, and Xavier Legette.
Tyler's going to Tigers game today.
Let's go, Tyler. Have a good time.
Have a great time.
What was the Ladd number 2? I'll have to go look again. I don't remember.
And we only have 10 spots left in the next break. You might have got 5 spots left in the next break.
I'm putting the RPA last. Okay, Redbeard, you might have got the Texans.
Yeah, Baldwin Bearding, yes, you got the Texans.
All right, Peyton Manning, Xavier Legette, Will Shipley. Can you look and see what that Ladd McConkey was number 2? You're good, Bearded. Redbeard, I mean. Good luck, Guitar Guy, when you get it. Good luck. All right, Will Levis, Doug, Mike Singletary, Troy Aikman, Jermaine Burton, Devontae, Brendan Rice, and Spencer. I would say
75.
I was numbered to 75 on that Ladd McConkey. All right, Chad, Ed, Edgren, Marshall Falk. We have a Lawrence Taylor. I thought it was numbered for a second. With a Barry Sanders backwards. We like that. Barry Sanders to 275. Cooper DeJean and Bucky.
You're not wrong, Nick.
Olympic packs? Just go to Google and look up Olympic packs. You'll find some. Dijon. They made them. They made them for the Olympics last time. Jerome Bettis, Eddie George, Montana, Earl Campbell, Edgar and Cooper Refractor, Bradshaw. There's another Jaden and a Junior Colson.
Good morning, Mr. Hard. Good morning, Wim.
What's up, guys? I did not, Wim. I did not. You're welcome. All right, Barry, Michael, Thurman Thomas on the base. Then we have Antonio Freeman. Legette autographed to 249. That's sick. Nice for the Panthers. Gronk, which is on the on the Buccaneers. Brock Bowers and Edgar and Cooper. Good luck, Wim. Good luck. I do too, Wim. All right, we have Brady, Peterson, Isaac. Here's our RPA, and it is Audric Estime for the Broncos, 99 out of 125. With a Will Levis, Devontae, and a Letou. This is player worn on this particular one. So if you're getting these and you're listing them, make sure you're double checking the back. It'll actually give you a whole paragraph, but this one is player worn. Again, if you're new to us, appreciate the hang this morning. No pressure ever to buy from us. Just chill if you want. Dan Fouts, Keon Coleman, Tyler Guyton, and Adisa Isaac. Gilbert, it's the rookie draft class. That's why. All right, we have Terrell Davis, We have out of 99, Braylon Trice, Marvin Harrison, Braylon, and Malik. 2025 cards will probably be out in a couple months, and there'll be a different checklist. Different rookie class. I agree, Guitar Guy. I'm 100% with you. Breeze, Brian Dawkins, Peyton Manning Refractor, with an Anthony Richardson, the 75 on that purple, Voltaic. Theo and a Peyton Wilson. Wow. Trevor, you sold that Jaden Daniels for $1,100. Congratulations. And it is very stressful shipping.
Yes.
You check it.
Nice.
You did the dude? Nice. Congrats. Frank, Bob Greasy, Charles, Fred Taylor, and of course you did the dude.
Of course you did the dude.
All right, John Randall on the blue wave, Bryce Young, McMillan, and J.C. Latham.
I would expect nothing less.
The dude, I like that there's a guaranteed RPA in every box. I'm feeling it. All right, there should be auto in this one. Brett Favre, Ozzie, Bryce, Ray Lewis. But the Brian Dawkins for the Eagles. See, that's sick. Nice autograph there. Peyton, Cameron, and Jaden Hicks. So they gave us Audric Leggett, not bad, and a Brian Dawkins. Not bad at all. All right, let's open the Mega. Hunting a downtown or an uptown here. Yeah, I've noticed that the cases are loaded. They're good. Well, you're getting, what, 12 RPAs plus the other 24 autos, so 36 autos is pretty nice. All right, good luck here. See if we can hit something. We have Marvin Harrison Jr., Ben, and Kobe. We wanted to throw Megas in because we've been hitting out of them equally as good as we do out of blasters. So, as far as downtowns and uptowns. What's up, Coop?
Good morning.
The dude, my delight got delayed till this afternoon. For some reason, one got delivered and the other didn't. DJ, Chris Jenkins, and Edwards. But these are cheaper than Delight anyway, so the Delights are more expensive. We'll get those tonight. All right, Jimmy G, Braylon Allen, and J.C. Latham.
Hey, Exquisite.
What's up, Exquisite?
One team left in the next break.
Newton with a Theo and a Jalen Wright.
Chino.
All right, we have Josh Palmer, Jonnu Smith, Michael Pratt, and Jaden Hicks.
That's interesting, the dude.
What's that, Rip Venom? That's interesting, the dude. All right, Eric All, Troy Franklin, and Stafford. All right, let's get back into Resurgence.
Coop. I love it.
Yes, Coop. Coop, we hit another Brady autograph. We've hit 3 in the last couple weeks.
Yes.
Out of Cosmic.
Yes.
We're gonna hit Brady's out of this too, but man, the Brady autographs are nice.
Interesting. We haven't had any yet.
All right, here we go. Glass half full, the dude. We got this. Barry Sanders, JPJ, and Kingsley. He signs for New England in this, but I think he has inserts for Tampa. All right, Drew Bledsoe, Anthony Munoz with a Jim Kelly to 275 conductors, Isaiah and Roman. I think the only product Brady signs for Tampa is Finest. The Brian Dawkins is not numbered, but I'll double check. Sterling, Champ, Witten, Devin Hester. With a Chop Robinson, I like these white waves to 225. 125, I mean. Warren Moon, Chris Braswell, and Joshua Carty got a card. I like it.
Ah.
All right, the Brian Dawkins autograph is not numbered, no. That's a base auto. All right, Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz. We have a Drew Brees to 249 with a Tyke and a Troy.
Okay, the dude.
Oh, there's an uncharged, is what you're saying. You're almost as old as me, Red Venom. All right, Jim McMahon, Andre Reed, C.J. Stroud, Torrey Holt. Jalen McMillan is a refractor. Dan Marino, Bub, and Patrick Paul. Brady's on Bucks for the sign-offs. Thank you, Jason. Gronk, Michael, Donovan McNabb. We have Terrell Davis with a Warren Moon auto. Nice.
What?
That goes to the Titans.
Mayberry.
Where's Mayberry? Warren Moon, and that is gold to 50 on the Radical Marks. Nice, Mayberry. All right, Hines Ward, Brandon Fisk, and Jacob Cowing. Let's go, Mayberry. All right, Steve Young, Joe Theismann. We have Charles Woodson, Tony Dorsett, Cameron, Steve Young, Lassiter, and Mariste.
Gino would like the Steve version, please and thank you.
All right, Gino. Josh, Richard Dent, Terrell Suggs, Herman Moore, Jim McMahon with the Jonathan Brooks, Cole Bishop, and Rook. Tighten up. All right, John Randall, Revis, James Harrison, Luke Kuechly, Drew Brees to 175, couple numbered Brees, with a Jalen, Eric All, and Mims.
I know, Kenneth.
These cards are nice. I'm just saying. They're just quality, too, because they're chrome cards.
Morning, Sloopy.
All right, Troy, Doug, Eric Dickerson, Anthony, Doug Flutie for the Bills to $3.99. There's a Conductors, Jaden Daniels. First insert Jaden we've seen. Luke and Nate Wiggins. I think they're around, someone said $330 to $350 is what they are, plus tax or wherever you get these. Something like that. So they're not like Optic Hobby that costs $800 plus tax. Like, that's, to me, Optic Hobby is a no-go. Let's go RPA last.
I know, Kenneth.
That's crazy, Kenneth. Feels so bad. He's so good. All right, Bo Jackson, J.C. Latham, Adonai Mitchell, Mason Smith, and Jalen Wright. All right, RPA coming in here. Good luck here. Elway, Roger, Emmett. This is a brick. Oh, is this red to 5? Troy Franklin with the Nike swoosh.
What?
This is
nice.
3 out of 5. They're putting Nike swooshes.
Wow.
That's sick. Broncos, Troy Franklin, 3 out of 5. That's a thickie.
Justin.
You didn't get a Bo Nix, but that's a sick card. All right, Malachi Corley, Jatavian Sanders, and a Terrian Arnold. All right, here we go. The dude, some of them are, some of them aren't, the dude. So this one is. Like, they give you a whole paragraph on the back, whether they are or they're not. So far, we're 50-50 on them. Here we go again. Hey, we got a thickie here, too. Yeah, there's like a longer paragraph about player worn and how they get authenticated. It's actually kind of cool. All right, we have a booklet. We're going to put that for last. Oh, it's going to be a good booklet, too. All right, Roman Wilson to 125 for the Steelers. You got those for me?
Yep.
All right, Jeff Garcia to 99. Don Beebe. Trey Benson, player worn, and a Barry Foster. All right, good luck here. We have Leggett, and we have a booklet. I'm feeling a QB. Caleb Williams to 50 for the Bears.
Bear down.
But is it really bear down?
Yes.
Gil. Bear down, let's go. Caleb Williams to 50. He has been crushing it this week with Bears hits.
Yeah, he has. Caleb, we'll answer you in a second. So this is a pick your team. So you pick your team, and then you get the cards from that team.
Yeah, they're called that's what
Rip
a
and
break.
ship is like you buy a box.
Yeah, rip and ship is you dome a box yourself, and then they open it and send it to you. This is you just get a team, so it's a lot cheaper than doing that. All right, let me do a quick little recap. Replays are available instantly on YouTube. We have Roman Wilson, Doug Flutie, Drew Brees, John Randall, Braylon Trice, Jaden Daniels, Conductors, another Brees numbered.
By D Fry.
ID Fry. Chop Robinson, Marvin, Barry Sanders numbered, Cooper numbered, Kelly, Anthony Richardson to 75, Jaden Daniels, Warren Moon autograph for the Titans, gold. Xavier Leggett was sick too. Audric Estime to 125. Brian Dawkins for the Eagles. Also this Troy Franklin Nike swoosh red to 5. And then congrats again, bear down on the Caleb Williams booklet. We'll get that into a top loader for you.
We are Lions fans.
Yeah, we're from Michigan originally.
This is the next break.
All right. Next break up is break 1208. If you're in 1208, I'm going to grab the boxes. Huh? Oh, okay. Well, is there a lid on it?
Yes.
I was going to do it in here.
Okay. I'll grab it.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Yes,
So-
1208.
So 2 Resurgence, a Mega, and another Inception. Give you all a second to remember if you're in this break. Sorry, our overlay's not working this morning. We'll get that fixed for later. Replays are available forever on YouTube. You can go there instantly. And good luck, everyone, in this break. We ship all cards, including the base, and the base and this are beautiful. And I am going to have a sip of tea.
And
for
I'm
my
gonna
throat.
I'm putting a giveaway up for the 1209.
All right, Josh wants to know if he has the bills in this. Josh P.
Bills. Josh P has the bills. Yes. Take no prisoners. Jose, sometimes your username and your other thing. Jose has the Rams in this one.
All right, here we go. Good luck. McNabb, Troy, Doug Williams, Eric Dickerson, Isaac, Luke McCaffrey, A.D. Mitchell, and Rakestraw. I'm loving the 3 autos in this.
Yes.
Like, can we always get hobby boxes with 3 autos?
That's amazing.
Please?
Good morning, Deb.
All right, A.R., John Elway, Roger, Emmett. We have a Thurman Thomas on the refractor. Blake Corum is the Purple Wave, the 75 on the Voltaic.
Yes, Breezy.
Bo Nix base and a Jonathan Brooks.
I love it. Custer said make base collectible again.
No, seriously, Custer. These base, if you get in a break and you don't want your base, please donate it to some kids. Kids will love these base cards. Did Breezy have the Giants in this one?
Yes.
All right, we have Jim, Ogden, JT, Archie with a Troy to $3.99 for the Steelers. There's another Daniels on the conductors. Marv and Chop Robinson.
Hey, Extreme.
It's up to Extreme. We're going to see some Jaden Daniels autographs. Good morning, good morning. All right, Fred Taylor, Brett, Ozzie, Bryce Young with an A.D. Mitchell blue, little color match there to 99. Will Shipley, Marshawn Lloyd, and Troy Franklin.
Good morning, Pawn. This is Resurgence. It's Top's new release today.
All right, we have Ray, Boomer, Joe Thomas, Antonio Freeman, Peyton Manning, with the Terry Bradshaw number to 250, Tyler Guyton, and Adisa Isaac. Little Bradshaw numbered for the Steelers.
And there are 5 teams left in that next break.
All right, Fouts, Manning, Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Tyler Guyton, Bo Nix, conductor. Braylon and Malik. I know they're just inserts right now, but it is release, so I'm sure these are worth a couple bucks more than they will be in a few weeks.
Exquisite, I love that. And if you need base cards, please let us know. We'll send you them. We'll pay for shipping to send them to you.
We like. Oh, there's a redemption here. Good luck.
Okay, good luck.
Let's do redemption last. Good luck here. We have Steve Young, Tyler, Johnny Wilson, and redemption. Resurgence rookie signature of Terry and Arnold for the Lions.
There you go. Arkham. How you doing, Arkham?
Well, Terry and Arnold Resurgence redemption for the Lions. What's up, Arkham? Hope you're doing well. All right, so we have Champ Bailey. We have Jason Witten, Braylon Trice, Ricky Williams, Cedric Gray, and Mikey Sanderson. Little Sanderson in this product. All right, we have Devin, Ryzen, Primo said not Arkham. Phil Sims, Michael Vick, Refractor.
Is he?
Marshall Falk, Kalen, and Jonah. Who had the Lions in this break?
I have Arkham
okay.
as them.
Okay.
He's going to give it to Primo.
Oh, he was trying to say no Arkham. I got it. All right, Steve Largent. Who was wanting Steve Largent, Gino? Maurice Jones-Drew. Michael Irving on the refractor. Look at this. Leggett autograph. That is numbered to 125 with a John Elway, Fuaga, and a Nia Smith.
West Coast, how are you?
All right, so far we have Leggett and Terrion Arnold autos. We will get an RPA in this as well, too. Tristan, it sounds like 330 to 350 is what they're going for. Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, Jim McMahon. There's also a Breaker's Delight that's probably closer to 400. Andre Reed, Revis for the Jets numbered, Bradshaw, Byron Murphy, and Sweat. I'd rather open one of these for that price than Optic Hobby all day long. Optic Hobby is such a tough hit. West Coast. All right, we have Gronk, Michael Strahan, and a Jalen Polk RPA for the Patriots out of 125. Brock Newton and Jalen Polk. This is the first box, and this one is player worn. That bottom paragraph talks about it. So this one is. Some of them are not. I don't know why. Some are and some aren't, but that's how it is.
He has some tea, West Coast.
I did.
No,
I do drink a lot of tea just so I don't lose my voice.
That's funny.
I love coffee, but I have to have tea for the voice.
And we're going to run this back.
I don't know, Custer.
There's a couple of teams left in the next break. If your team's not there, we will run it back.
Laura said there were pre-orders, but Topps will have those on their site at 11 a.m. Nice. All right, here we go. We have a Velocity. Chris Jenkins. It's only like one or two of these per case on the teal. All right, Leggett, Leary, and yeah. I wish that was a better player. What's up, Sean John? It's Resurgence. For the price, it's good because of the autographs you get. Spencer Rattler, Bo Nix on the base, and Latu. We threw a mega in here just so we can hit some downtowns and then some uptowns too while we're ripping today. Give some other teams a chance. Wim, good luck.
Good luck, Wim.
All right, we have Jordan, Darius, and Derek Carr. That's right, West Coast. That's why we put these in. You never know. We have Braylon Allen, Mitchell, and Jalen McMillan. We had a blaster the other day that had, 2 days ago, that had a downtown and an uptown in the same blaster. So you just never know. All right, Roman Wilson for the Steelers with Dawson Knox and Tyler and Joe. I like the mixers just to help other teams too. Anthony Gold, Braylon Trice, and Ramondre. All right, let's get back into Resurgence. Good luck, good luck. And we just got on. We've only been on for an hour and 4 minutes. So we just got on. We're going to do a bunch of these today. Good luck. All right, we have Roger, Emmett, Jim Kelly, Heinz Ward Refractor, Nate Wiggins on the autograph for the Ravens. With Terrell Davis, Ricky Parasol, and Quinyon Mitchell. I think that's their first Ricky I've seen. Nate Wiggins there. What's up, Scott? How are you doing, Scott?
Scott! How many more days to retirement?
I was about to ask the same thing. He's got to be retired by now. Jason Taylor, TJ Watt. Look at this card, y'all. It's so miscut that whoever number 13 on the Bills is part of this card. That's a crazy card. All right. Load that one up, Mrs.
Okay.
Richard Sherman, Jim McMahon, numbered to 249. Terrell Davis on that Gleam and Glimmer. Those are beautiful. Blake and Drake May on the base as well.
14 months.
That's Marino. So there was a Marino on that Watt card. That's funny.
14 months.
And of course I should know that's Marino. Come on now.
Nice.
Scotty, the card's also cut crooked. So it's going to sit weird in the top loader. All right, we have John Riggins, RPA here, good luck. Champ Bailey with a Jalen McMillan, numbered to 50, and he used a gold Sharpie. That's sick for the Buccaneers. With Bryce Young, Trey Benson, and Chris Jenkins. 4-color patch, and this is player worn. Look at the back. Some of them are, some of them are not. This is player worn on this one. Some of these go in thickies here. 25 out of 50, 4-color. And it is player worn. Nice. And witnessed. It says player worn and
Player
witnessed.
worn and witnessed.
All right, Phil, Fred, Steve Young, Joe Theismann with a Tyrese Knight to 225 on that yellow. Jalen Polk, Fishanu, and AJ Barner. Yeah, I like that he used a gold Sharpie. That's sick. All right, Josh Cribbs, Herman Moore, Terrell Suggs with a James Harrison at 275. Steelers with a nice checklist in this product. Keon Coleman and a Caleb Williams on the base.
Some people are like you, West Coast, but with the draft class, if you want autos, rookie autos.
Yeah, the West Coast.
That's
the thing, West Coast. We don't have a choice. What's the choice? If you want Drake May or Jaden Daniels rookie autos, there's no choice. That's the thing. And with them cards selling like they're selling, it's a good value for sure. All right, John Elway, Trevon Wallace, Kurt Warner, Dallas Turner, and Will Shipley.
1,000% West Coast. 1,000%. Okay, LT, you won the Titans in the next break.
Terrell, Herman Moore, Revis, Harrison, Tyler Nubin to 99. Nice color match. We have Brett Favre, Graham Barton, and Anthony Gold.
I see you.
Also, I believe that these are better quality than Panini. And I think everyone who's ripped some of these Chrome products are just doing better quality cards. As far as even for just the feel, the grade.
Yeah.
I still love Panini, but they need to step it up again. I doubt they will. All right, Jordan Morgan Refractor, Bryce Young on the Voltaic with a Bullard and an Audric. All right, T.O., Howie, Adrian Peterson, Moss, Doug Flutie, Frank Gore, Ray Davis, and Darius Robinson. Custer, you're almost there. Jason, Devin Hester, Andre Rison, Ricky Williams, Devin Leary, Malik Neighbors on the Circuit Breakers. Those are cool. Michael Pratt and Xavier Worthy.
Yes, Richie, they are. And yes, Mets.
All right, Phil Simms, Fred, Steve Young, Joe Theismann, Will Levis with a Jermaine Burton to 10 on the Circuit Breaker for the Bengals. Lad McConkey and Malachi. So far, so good, Aiden. I'm liking the 3 autos per box. I think that's a big deal. I'm liking the look of the base cards. I think kids will love them. Looks like a nice set, especially for the mid-tier price it is. All right, Woodson, Dorsett, Cribbs, Richard Dent, Ben Sinnott to 275 with a Stroud, Tyrese, and Ben Sinnott again. This is Resurgence West Coast. It just came out today. All right. Yes, that's it, Colton. Once the team you purchase, you get all the cards from that. Correct. That's what a break. That's what a break is. If you're new to breaks, I always say watch for a while, get to know who you're breaking with. Some breakers are great, some breakers are not great, and I think you'll be able to tell with pricing and all that as you watch. All right, Jalen McMillan with the Bo Nix on-card auto.
Wow.
That's why we throw these Inception in.
Trevin.
Let's go. On-card Bo with a Malik Washington to 50 for the Dolphins. Mario Williams to 125. Barry Sanders on the green. Donnie Shell on the player worn for the Steelers. And another Barry Sanders in that as well. Nice.
West Coast,
Bo
you're in
Nix.
Australia. Super cool.
All right, congrats on the Bo Nix. That's amazing. The Broncos have been smacking in most of the breaks. All right, you have cards for me to reshow there? Oh, inside. Okay. All right. There's more getting loaded, especially from that Inception box.
There's a whole much more that's getting loaded, Josh. I just didn't load as many as I typically do.
And you can watch replays whenever you want. I mean, obviously, we know in a break not every team can hit, so I don't know what there was for the Bills off the top of my head.
Thank you, West Coast.
Thank you, West Coast. All right, Jermaine Burton to 10, Jim McMahon. These are all the hits and numbered cards. Bo Nix, James Harrison, Nate Wiggins auto, Drake May. This is a Terry and Arnold for the Lions. Jaden, Bradshaw, Caleb Williams, Spencer, Bo, Blake to 75, Revis numbered. Nice color match on that. Tyler Nubin autograph, Ben Sinnott, Malik Neighbors, Keon Coleman. There was Tyrese to 225. This card is in here because it's miscut really bad. So this goes to the Texans, but there's the arm of Dan Marino in that card. And then we had Chris Jenkins, Bo Nix, Roman, Troy, Malik Washington for the Dolphins auto, A.D. Mitchell, Xavier Leggett. This Jalen McMillan gold to 50 with a gold Sharpie is pretty sick. That's also player worn. Jalen Polk RPA, and then a Bo Nix on card auto for the Broncos. Okay. All right, next break is break 1209. Again, if you're new to us, all replays are available anytime. So if you miss a break or need to get caught up, you can go to YouTube instantly. You can rewind us while we're live. We leave our replays up forever. And then I'll wait till Mrs. gets back. Bishop, she can answer you.
Okay, so if you want clarifications, Bishop, yes, you have the Justin Bishop. Yes, you have the Dolphins in this.
All right, so
this is break 1209.
2 Resurgence, a Mega, and an Inception.
You're welcome. I know, I hate that the overlay's not working. I'm so sorry.
We'll get that fixed by tomorrow. Let me try. Let me hit it just to see if it works. It does not work.
Yeah, Steve, you have the commandos.
Can you turn that? I just need to. Oh, that's good. I'm going to turn on the hand camera just to see if any cameras work. No, the whole Stream Deck doesn't work. So that I can fix that later.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. The Modin, you have the Jags, Ravens, Browns.
You're welcome, LT. All right. Good luck, everyone.
Yes, C Coop. Yes. Custer.
Custer, make sure you're ready for some trades because I have some cards you're going to want too. All right, CJ Stroud, Torrey Holt, Gronk, Michael Strahan, Tavondre, Jonathan Brooks on that circuit breaker, Luke and Nate Wiggins.
FNS, yes.
This is break 1209.
1209.
Huh?
I just was going to give you a thing.
Okay. We have McNabb, Troy, Doug, Eric Dickerson, Tom Brady Refractor is nice. This is orange to 25. Marshawn Lloyd, 4 out of 25.
FNS, you have the Bills in this.
All right. The orange and tops are numbered to 25. And that Marshawn Lloyd. And we're going to load up a Brady Refractor, too. Why not?
Okay, let me look. Sorry, sometimes if your username doesn't match the back end, it takes me a minute.
AR, John Elway, Roger, Emmett Smith. With a Jordan Morgan to 125. AR, Mason Smith, and Jalen Wright.
Jolie, yes. You have the Cowboys and whoever you said. Colts.
In this break, yep.
Okay, Wim.
Man, J8, I know you were in here. I remember. That was a crazy card, wasn't it? Brian, Frank, Bob Greasy, Jamal. Wow, Packers. We're just getting a bunch of Packard number cards. Jordan Morgan, Bucky, Anthony, and Javon Bullard. The Packers and Broncos go together in this break, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay, Wim, let's get it. All right, Ray Lewis with Anthony Richardson to 275, Audric and Ray Davis. Voltaic blue color match. All right, Boomer, Joe Thomas, Antonio, Peyton Manning, Byron Murphy, Drew Brees, Darius, and Tommy Eichenberg. All right, Bishop, let's get it. I think there's redemption in here. Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogden, Jason Taylor. Yeah, redemption. We'll do that last. Michael Irving, Isaiah Davis, Roman. All right, we have redemption again.
Okay, let's go.
Is it someone other than Terry and Arnold? Resurgence, rookie, signature, Aqua, Surge, parallel. Quinion Mitchell for the Eagles.
Eagles. Arkham.
I actually think the main... Wait, did Arkham get the redemption again?
Yes.
He had the Lions last redemption.
Joel, I'm checking those orders now.
It does, Wim. All right, Bo, Mean Joe Green, Richard Sherman, Riggins, Newton, Xavier Worthy, Voltaic. Those are just cool refractors. Chris Braswell and Joshua Cardi. All right, Bledsoe, Sharp, Champ, Witten. We have Adrian Peterson, Ricky, Jackson Powers, and Kingsley. All right, Fouts, Eli, Tim Brown with a Jason Kelsey refractor for the Eagles. Ooh, wow. Dan Marino numbered to 10 autograph for the Dolphins.
Wow.
You wanted Ricky Williams, but we got
Marino.
Dan Marino to 10. Bishop. That is nasty. 5 out of 10 Marino autographs. His stuff sells too. That's crazy.
Nice.
Women might not feel like a big rookie quarterback now. Jerry Rice, Tyke, and Troy. That's crazy. Congratulations on that. Ah, love this product. All right, Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Donald Drew, Jason Taylor, also for the Dolphins. We have Harrison, Bub, and Patrick Paul. Gucci. All right, another Dolphin numbered card there. And we still have RPA. Don't know if it can be a QB RPA, will it? Will it give us... All right, McMahon, Reed, Jonathan Brooks to 75. Also player worn material, and the ink matches purple ink. With a Ladd, Brandon Fisk, and a Jacob Cowing. I know JT's out for the year. JB is out for the year, but man... Good talent there. All right, that was one box, by the way.
Wow.
One box. Still got another Resurgence Inception in this. Throw in Megas in so we can try to hit a downtown or an uptown or something as well.
And Joel, your 3 teams just came through for the next break. You had asked.
Big time, I hope so. He's so good and he got injured in college. All right, no reason for that Diggs to be backwards. There's Jatavian Sanders with a Thrash and Will Shipley. There must be an update, I bet, for the Stream Deck. I bet there's a software update I have to do. All right, Patrick Mahomes, Jordan Travis, and Ricky Parasol.
Let's see.
All right,
yes.
Isaac, Johnny Wilson, and Brees. Oh, nice.
For the Panthers, yes.
Nice, Chacho. All right, we have Malachi Corley, BTJ, and Malik Neighbors. You're welcome. All right, Jermaine Burton on the patch for the Bengals. Thibodeau, Walker, and Roman Wilson.
Bishop, I love it.
Bishop. All right, Jordan Travis. I don't know if we can always keep that up, Bishop, but we'll try.
We'll try.
We sure will try. All right, little Jordan Travis. All right, let's just get right back into Resurgence, though. All right, good luck here. Appreciate any follows if you're new to us. All right, Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Aaron Donald, Brady Refractor again, with a Joe Alt autograph for the Chargers. Michael Irvin, Polk, and A.D. Mitchell. All right, Chargers with an auto. I like that there's this break, which is a little more value break. It's got 8 autos in it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Isn't that great? All right, we have Isaac to 399 for the Ravens with a Jalen Polk on the Circuit Breakers.
I live to hunt.
Rakestraw and a Bo Nix.
I live to hunt. I see you.
I hope so. I live to hunt. I hope it's the super short print. Peyton Fouts, Eli Manning, Tim Brown. Whoop, there's a redemption. Let's go. We have Ricky, Brooks, Marv, and another redemption. Amped up rookie patch. So this is the RPA. Autograph white Surge. Cooper DeJean. Let's go Eagles.
Eagles. Arkham.
No way.
Yes.
Arkham.
Arkham. You got all the redemptions
We've hit
today.
3 redemptions tonight, and they've all been for Arkham. Between the Lions and the Eagles. That's a nice one, though, Arkham.
That's crazy.
Arkham, I hope they're redeeming these fast for you. All right, T.O. for the Eagles to $3.99. Lad McConkey, Malik, and Fuaga. All right, Bryce, Ray Lewis, Boomer, Joe Thomas, Freeman, with a Jalen Wright green wave circuit breaker. Aeneas Smith and Byron Murphy. That Marino's sick, though. The Eagles are doing pretty good, too. I know we need to hit a couple big cards here. All right, Tim Brown, Kalen Bullock, Anthony Richardson, Sweat, and Newton. I love Marino's autograph, too. All right, Richard Sherman, Edgar and Cooper for the Packers to $249. Jonah Ellis and Michael Hall. Packers and Broncos go together. So Broncos, when you bought the Broncos, you got some Packers cards coming your way. Yeah, what lottery numbers tonight? It's weird to hit 3 redemptions like that. All right, Champ Bailey, Michael Hall. We have a Kurt Warner for the Rams with a Trevon Wallace and a Devin Leary.
He said 238 for sure.
All right, Witten, Hester, Andre Rison, Ricky Williams, Isaac Bruce Refractor. There's a Malik on the Voltaic with a Morgan and a Wilt. That's funny. We're playing the numbers 2, 3, and 8. All right, we have Bradshaw, Largent, Aaron Donald, Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonah Ellis, Jermaine Burton, Chop, and Tyler. All right, Terrell, Reed, CJ Stroud, Terrell. That one must be the refractor. Adrian Peterson is a refractor. Brock Bowers to $249. Finally a Brock Bowers. Johnny Wilson and Cedric Gray. Appreciate the follows if you are new to us.
Yes.
We are live different times of the day of the week. Mrs. and I are not always live here. We're sometimes on Fanatics, but if you see our account live and it's not us, that's our son Noah. He's live a few nights a week as well too. All right, we have McNabb. We have a Donovan McNabb to $225.
Thank you, JP.
With a Steve Young, Mikey, and Kalen Bullock. When I say son Noah, he's in his 20s.
Yes, he's not little.
It's not these, what I'm seeing, all these 8-year-olds that are on whatnot that shouldn't be.
Big Mar, you got the Seahawks in the next break. Congratulations.
What's up, Sasquatch? All right, good luck here. Here we go. We have Jonathan Brooks. Drake May on card for the Patriots.
Whim.
I think we always got to have Inception in one of these breaks. It's so good to help the big teams. Drake May with a Malik Washington to $125. Justin Tuck to $50. Troy Franklin to $75. We have Roman Wilson, which means case it behind it when it's backwards. Roman Wilson on the patch. And an inaugurations, of course, for the Packers on the Marshawn Lloyd case it.
Whim.
Nice win. Congrats on that.
Whim, whim,
Drake
whim.
May. Whim, it is numbered 100 on the dot out of 125, Whim. Yeah, the Bills checklist is pretty good, too.
Yeah, it is pretty solid.
All right. All right. Good luck on that next break. Let me do a little recap of this break.
That's right, Whim.
Again, replays are always available on YouTube, even instantly. Hello, YouTube, if you're over there. We're on TikTok right now.
J-Ray.
All right. We have Roman Wilson, Malik Neighbors, Terrell Owens, Jalen Wright. These are all the hits and the rookies and stuff. Some of the rookies. Adisa Isaac numbered. Brady Refractor. There was a couple of those. Jatavian, Worthy, Kelsey, Malik Washington, of course, on card. Wim, congrats again on that Drake May. And it's on card. Lloyd. We had Brock Bowers numbered. Donovan McNabb, Jordan Travis. Mitchell for the Eagles redemption. Brady Refractor again. Jason Taylor. Bo Nix, AR, Morgan, Lloyd to 25, Morgan again. This is a Cooper DeJean redemption, and that one is RPA. We have Edgar and Cooper, Joe Alt, Jonathan Brooks, and then the Dan Marino to 10 autograph was sick too. Nice hit again.
True Son said, how did Rakeshaw do? He went to Mizzou and he's a fan.
Rakestraw was hurt quite a bit of the year, actually. I hear really good things that he's going to be a big part of next year. So I'm a fan of Rakestraw. He just didn't play a lot until later in the year. All right, this next break is 12-10.
12-10. 12-11 is up and it is over half.
All right, again, it's 2 Resurgence, Inception, and Omega. Give you all a second. If you're in break 12-10, you can see it on your receipt. We can try to help.
Yep.
And Gil, I hear you, Gil. And replays are available forever and ever. We ship next day, business day, and we ship all cards, even the base. This is break 12-10. Stinky, stop it.
Stinky.
Go back to work, Stinky.
Joel, you had the Chargers. Chargers, Dolphins, Cowboys. Joel.
Stinky, your 11 o'clock is calling. Oh, you're in between appointments. Okay, I thought maybe your 11 o'clock was calling. All right, here we go. We have Jason, Tom Brady, Peterson, Isaac Bruce with a Keon Coleman Bills auto.
Nice.
There are Bills cards in this. James Harrison, Xavier Worthy, and Alad McConkey. These look sharp. I like those. All right. Keon Coleman autograph for the Bills.
Arkham.
All right. Hines Ward, Will, Doug. I'm just showing all the base for now since it's a new product. Mike Singletary, Aeneas Smith Refractor, Elway on the conductors, Malachi and Tyrese Knight. How do I know your calendar, Stinky? Because you tell us. I kind of know your system now. All right, Troy Aikman, JJ Marino. We have Drew Brees with a Jerry Rice Refractor. Xavier Worthy on the Voltaic. Ben Sinnott and a Graham Barton. Let's get Superfractor. Let's get 101 in this. All right, Marshall, Lawrence, Bettis, Eddie George, Fuaga. We have Blake Corum on the Circuit Breakers with Mitchell and a Blake Corum. Joshua, these are called Resurgence. They just released today. Resurgence. All right, Montana, Earl Campbell, Barry Sanders, Michael Irvin. We have Christian Okoye on the Refractor with a Xavier Legette, and that is the teal wave to 249. There's a Drake May and a Trey Benson.
And Topps doesn't do typical case hits like Panini.
They have what was it called again?
The sign-off?
Sign-off cards in these. So it's Topps, the way they do things is that they give you pack odds. So you could hit 2 in 1 case, or you might hit none in 3 cases. So yeah, their case hits are a little bit different than Panini. A little shorter printed than Panini's. All right, Thurman, Michael, Christian Okoye, Jerry Rice. We have Mean Joe Green to 275 for the Steelers. Elway, Chris Jenkins, and Michael Pratt.
Did you, Stinky? That's funny. Y'all need to come to Nashville.
That's funny, Stinky. Brad, these are Topps products. Sorry if I didn't answer that earlier. Chris Carter, Keyshawn Johnson. We have an Antonio Freeman, backwards, with a Spencer Rattler auto for the Saints. With Terry Bradshaw, A.J. Barner, and Keon Coleman on the base. Nice Rattler. Can you look up... Jared has a question for you there.
Jared. Oh, and 211? Okay, let's see.
All right, so we have T.O., Howie, Marcus Allen, Randy Moss. We have Maurice for the Cowboys, number 225. Blake Corum, Caleb Williams, and a Dallas Turner.
Jared, I have someone else with the 49ers in that break.
Oh, nice.
Nice, Harley. If it's pending on your end, it will drop off as long as it's not in your orders.
Yeah. All right, Kurt Warner, Chad Johnson, Ed McCaffrey. Here's our RPA.
You're welcome.
It says player worn on the front.
Okay.
Ray Davis. This one actually says that on the front. That's nice. Ray Davis for the Bills.
Wow, Bills.
Ricky, Will, and Ricky. All right. This is numbered to 99. I couldn't find the number for a minute. This is numbered to 99 for the Bills. A couple autos in that box for the Bills. All right, Fred, Steve, Joe Theismann, Charles Woodson. This is numbered to 199 on the Ed McCaffrey. Marshawn Lloyd, Michael Hall, and Wallace. All right, Tony, Josh Cribbs, Richard Dent, Suggs, Herman Moore, Jermaine Burton to 149, Devin Leary, and Jordan Morgan. What's the status on those others?
It says out for delivery. I was gonna.
It says out for delivery. That's crazy.
It was a different driver this time.
Okay, that's good. Correct, Brian. He is not in this product. Next year he will be. All right, John Randall, Revis, James Harrison, Luke Kuechly, Malik Refractor, Brett Favre Conductor, Will, and Fashanu. All right, that was just one box.
Love it.
Couple Bills autos and a Spencer Rattler in there. All right, empty. All right, we have Byron Young, CeeDee Lamb, JJ, and Tyrone.
Joseph.
Nice, Ox. Ox, I don't have that one yet. We have Troy Franklin, Byron Murphy, and Marshawn Nealon.
Joseph, you have the Patriots this break.
Good luck, Joseph. Let's get it downtown here, uptown. Newton with Edgar and Cooper and Will Levis. We throw one mega in just to see if we can hit that downtown or uptown. All right, Audric, Ryan, and Bullard. Grant, the only way we can get Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, and Drake May autos are out of that product. So if you want rookie autos of them, that's where you got to go. And they're selling really well, too. Michael Penix, Brendan Rice on the hollow for the Chargers. AJ and... Also, there's a couple others, too. Brock Bowers autos, Malik Neighbors autos. You want some Tom Brady auto like we've been hitting? They're going for $3,500. So there's reasons to get it. It's just, that's what it is right now. That's our only option at rookie autos for Daniels. All right, Marvin Harrison, Chris Braswell, and Rashad White. Locals only, they do not. Just so you know. We're only doing one a break. They have the exact same hits in the case. Scotty. And then I saw someone try to justify it on there. I'm like, you can't justify it. But yeah, no, it's the same locals only. We only rip from sealed cases, and we're hitting 2 case hits in every 20 megas and 2 case hits in every 20 blasters. So it's the same pack odds.
Yes, Wim.
It's just, I think when people do breaks with blasters, they put more in than they would megas. So that's why it feels like they're hitting more. They don't have better cards, Grant, that's just how licensing works. It goes back and forth between companies. It's been like that for a long time. All right, Dan, Topps will, like next year, Grant, Panini won't have a license. They'll be unlicensed next year, and Topps will be licensed. All right, Michael Irvin with a Brian Westbrook autograph to 99 for the Eagles. That's sick.
Yes, Wim, you have the Bears in this.
The molecular marks. That's hard to say. Jaden Daniels, Terrion Arnold, and Mason Smith. All right, nice Brian Westbrook. Correct, Gary, correct. Correct. It's like that on all Topps product. This isn't the first Topps release this year. All right, Steve Largent, We have a Fuaga to 199. We have Jermaine Burton, Jalen Wright, and Isaiah. We've hit 3 Brady's in like the last 2 weeks of autographs. Those cards are comping for around 3,500. So it's there. I mean, it's you can still hit monstrous in Topps product too.
Okay, QP. Let me see if I can get it.
Did you see that again, Gil? We hit another one. Can you believe that, Gil? All right, we have player worn memorabilia. I wish Panini did that. Spencer Rattler doubling up here for the Saints with a Steve Young, Roman Wilson, and Chris Braswell.
Nice.
Who had the Saints in this goes to the Bears, right?
Saints goes to the Bears, which is Wim.
Wim. You got the Bears, you automatically get the Saints in this, Wim. Congrats. We got some double ups for you here. All right. We have Brian Dawkins, Frank Gore, Andre Reed for the Bills to 249, Brock Bowers, Patrick Paul, and Brandon Fisk. I mean, whether you like unlicensed or don't, just go to eBay and look at the comps. I mean, if you're looking to get in the breaks to hit big, you can hit big in either products, Panini or Topps. We've seen some $20 and $30 and $40 and $50,000 Topps cards this year for unlicensed football. So, all right, Brett Favre, Newsome, Malik Neighbors, nice color match, numbered to 99 with a Jacob Cowing and a Luke McCaffrey. Grant, it depends year to year and contract to contract, Grant. It's player to player. Some players sign with Panini, some players sign with Topps. It's just how it is. So some will sign, some will not, yeah. Joe Thomas, Marvin Harrison Refractor with a Luke McCaffrey, Nate Wiggins, and Chatavian.
Okay, we are running this back. There's 2 teams left. It is pinned.
Just pretend they're all wearing throwbacks.
That's right.
That's actually hilarious. I do like the Lions throwback jersey. All right, Christian Okoye, Jerry Rice with a Joe Thomas for the Browns. Nice. On the Surge Protectors. That's a sick card.
Richard.
All right, Brett Favre, Rook, and Eric All. One of the best ever. I like that they call those Surge Protectors. Yeah, they are, G-Man. I love these. I love that there's so many autos per box, and it's a mid-tier. Waffle West, what would get better? You're right. All right, Brady, base in there. Isaac Bruce, Tyler. There's a Steve Young on the conductors for the Niners. Mims, and Cade Stover. Stinky. Malik, Will Levis, Doug Flutie, Mike Singletary, Michael Vick, Terry Bradshaw, Jared Wiley, and Joe Alt. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's cards worth. Yeah, we've hit cards worth $10,000, $15,000 out of those products too. As again, you're right. Topps products can sell. Edgar and James, Chop Robinson, Marshall Falk, Joshua, and Jackson. What's up, Dwayne? You're doing well today. How are you doing? All right, Marshall, Lawrence, Bettis, Eddie George, Thurman, with a Luke McCaffrey. I wish that was Jaden. Kingsley and Lassiter.
Dwayne.
10 more minutes till you're off to your 11 a.m.
Waffle West, you're probably right.
All right, Joe Montana, Earl Campbell, Barry Sanders, Michael Irvin, Edgar and James, the 149, Marshawn Lloyd, Maurice, and Cole Bishop.
Yes, lad signs, and yes, we're running it back. It is in the shop right now.
What's up, Black Diamond? All right, we still got Inception.
Black Diamond, how are you?
Was this another booklet? That's 2 booklets in this case. Good luck on the booklet. It is another booklet. We're going to do the booklet last. All right, Bucky Irving. I didn't know if that might be a dual booklet. Bucky Irving to 150 with a Larry Johnson. Nice hit for the Buccaneers. LJ to 75. Amendola to 125. Bucky Irving, player worn to 150. And a Charlie Batch. And then we're going to flip it this way. All right. So we had the Xavier Legette base. And good luck here. Xavier Legette on the booklet for the Panthers. Who had the Panthers?
LA Farm Tech.
89 out of 99 player worn on that booklet. Figured it wouldn't be a QB because Bucky was on this. kind of know.
CJ Signs and Tops Products, yes.
Yep.
Whim. You want to invest? No, I'm teasing.
Whim. No, thank you, Whim.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Whim, we are blessed with so many good card shops in Nashville, and more coming from what I hear. It's crazy how many shops are around here, and good shops and good people. So,
Card Collective, our prices are where they're at.
Yep.
We offer the best that we can.
Yep. So, all right, we have Luke McCaffrey, Marvin Harrison, Ed McCaffrey, Leggett, Brendan Rice, Maurice, Blake, Jermaine, Fuaga, Mean Joe Green, Malik Neighbors color match, Andre Reed. We have Jaden Daniels, Marvin Harrison, Drake May, Caleb Williams, Edgren, that Joe Thomas autograph for the Browns, Penix, Brian Westbrook, Keon Coleman, Bucky Irving, couple nice receivers there, Spencer Rattler, Ray Davis, player worn, and another Spencer Rattler. And they've been signing with like the same color with the ink, so purple on purple there.
Quad, you are on 12-12. The next break is 12-11. This current next break we're doing is 12-11. 12-12 is in the shop.
And if again you ever miss anything, we have our replays up for y'all forever and ever. That's what we believe in here. So YouTube is live. You can rewind us while we're live or watch it later. We always leave our replays up.
You're welcome. Did you answer Daniel?
What was Daniel's question? What Jets signed in this product?
Some.
I think it's like Santana Moss. I think it's maybe Revis. I'd have to look again. All right, 2 Resurgence, Megabox. Let's hit this downtown and an Inception. Again, if you're new to us, we ship all cards, even the base. So good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
And I'm doing a giveaway for the Titans in the next break.
Yeah. Dolphins, Marino signs. We have hit a Marino today. Ricky Williams signs. I believe Chop Robinson signs in this too. I know Malik Washington does. Oh, there's a couple other veterans, but the big one's Marino. Is 5 Shades in this one? For the Pats?
Chris, yes. Yes, Chris.
All right, Boomer, Joe, Freeman. Wow, we have orange. What's this? Autograph. We have a Ty Law for the Patriots. That's sick. And that throwback uniform, too. It's called the Arc Flash, and that is numbered... What's the number at? 22 out of 25 on that Ty Law. John Elway, Edgar Cooper, and Burton. Inception boxes are like 400, aren't they, I think? Yeah. 238, you know a buyer. I know. Break Gill, you know I love Ty Law. McMahon is backwards there. Kurt Warner, Chad Johnson, McCaffrey, Thurman Thomas for the Bills with the Emmitt Smith, Leggett, and Devontae Walker. I have one of my favorite cards is a 101 Ty Law. And I'm not a Patriots fan, but I love Ty Law.
Why do you love Ty Law?
He went to Michigan.
Oh, got it. I knew that.
All right, here we go. We have our RPA.
Thank you for the rose.
Wow, Ricky Parasol amped up, numbered to 99, and that is player worn on that Ricky. I see. There's a couple that are not player worn, but it's like 80% are player worn, so that's nice. James Harrison, Latu, and Brendan Rice. Who had the Niners?
Niners in this one was M. Piercy.
Nice.
Thank you for the corn.
I like that. Thank you for the corn. 74 out of 99 on that Ricky.
Yeah, collective, what Bishop
Yes,
said.
thank you, Bishop. Yeah, well, our prices are already cheaper than everyone else's to begin with. So, Drew Brees, Graham Barton, Ricky Williams, Malik, and Cooper. I say always ask.
But ask because...
I say always ask. Some of these breakers are crazy out there. All right, Brian, Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor. We have Xavier Worthy, the 275, Bucky, and Jaden Daniels on the base. We need some Jaden numbered and autograph out of this. We've heard these cases are pretty juiced, so we're going to get there. And thank you, Bishop, for helping out.
Yes, Bishop, thank you.
Appreciate any follows as well, too. Our question of the day, which we ask one every day, is favorite all-time TV game show.
TV game show.
We have Ozzy, Bryce, Ray Lewis, Johnny Wilson, Blake Corum, Junior Colson, and Brock Bowers. I'm kind of stuck on mine, missus. I kind of want to go old school.
Old school? Card
Yeah.
Sharks.
I'm going to go... Is that the higher,
Higher,
lower?
lower.
Card Sharks, you might be right on that. Isaac, Hines Ward, Will Levis, Doug Flutie, Jonathan Ogden to 25. Nice 3 autos in this. Ravens with Drew, Jaden, and Marshawn.
Okay.
Price is Right. Old Price is Right.
Yes, a lot of pressure
Luck.
looks. Name that tune.
The
Pyramid.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Dwayne, the
Newlywed.
The old
The
Newlywed
original.
game is so funny. All right, so they gave us Ricky Parasol, Ty Law, and an Ogden. That was a nice 3 autographs there. Keely, you're going way back there. All right, we have J.J. Watt, Marino, Mikey on the Refractor, Malik Neighbors on the Voltaic. These are nice. I like those. All right, Troy Franklin and Tyler. I am a buyer on Ty Laws. Yeah, just message me on Instagram. Drew, Brian Dawkins, Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, Jason Kelsey, Jerry Rice, Isaac, and Braylon. Name that tune, or let's make a deal. All right, Barry Sanders, Cedric Gray, Xavier Worthy, Spencer, and Theo. Thank you, Five Shades. All right, Michael Thurman, Michael Vick, Christian Okoye, Jerry Rice, Ricky to 75. We have Peyton Wilson and Jalen McMillan. And again, we've only been live for an hour and 45 minutes, so we're going to be live for a while this morning. We'll do some Breakers Delight tonight. We're just waiting for that delivery still to come in. It was supposed to be here yesterday. All right. We have a Troy to 149 for the Steelers. Bucky Irving, Circuit Breakers. JC and Cameron. All right, that was 1 box so far. Nice box. Nice 3 autographs. Yes, Donnie, there was another Steeler. Who was it? I'm trying to remember, Donnie. Scotty, really? I'm kidding, Scott. All right, here we go. We have a Malachi Corley. There's a Brock Bowers hollow. That's why I like throwing these in, just in case we get something like that. Jaheim and Sweat. All right, Eddie.
The Steelers do, Donnie?
Yeah, the Steelers have a really good checklist. It's just Scotty. All right, best tutties, Mason Smith and Tip.
There is a giveaway for the Titans in the next break.
All right, here's our Rocket Hollow. It is Alvin Kamara for the Saints, JJ on the passing grade, Dallas and Nate Wiggins. These Rocket Hollows are only 1 per case. There's little rocket ships on them. Cool cards. AJ Barner, Trotter, and Blake. See you Thursday. We have Kamani Vidal, Lad McConkey, and Harrison Smith. Scotty, you better watch out. You better not show up to the Nationals,
I was
Scotty.
going to say, are you showing up to the Nationals?
You're in trouble. All right, Chris Braswell, Jackson, and Darnold. All right, we got a Michael Mayer out of that at least, and an Alvin Kamara. Let's get back into the new product, though.
That's amazing, them Sergeant boys. How are you?
Let's go. Congrats on that. Yeah, the Megas hit at the same rate that Blasters do. They're just typically more expensive.
Ken Anderson, one of the Legends ones. Nice.
Nice. I like the Legends ones. All right, we have JJ Marino, Breeze, Brian Dawkins, Jacob Cowing to $3.99 for the Niners, Brett Favre. There's a Caleb Williams and a Dallas Turner. I'm loading all these up instantly, which we always do anyway, but on release week, these will probably go for a little bit more than in a couple weeks. Doing well here. It's been rainy the last few weeks.
Yes, lots of rain.
All right, Fred Taylor, and we have rookie. 72. Caleb Williams out of 125. Let's go.
Nice.
Who has the Bears in this?
BB.
Caleb Williams, 72 out of 125. Congrats. We're going to move Ty Law over. All right, Jim Kelly, Will, and Ricky. Let's go. Let's go.
Nice.
All right, Brett, Ozzy, Bryce, Ray Lewis, Latu. We have Brady on the Glimmer and Gleam. Mitchell and Blake Corum. They do make like mega boxes of this. I don't know how the megas are yet. I haven't opened any. And I don't know. So you might see this in the store with megas and blasters. All right, Jason Kelsey, Brady. We have the Polk, the 249. Devin Leary and Morgan. What I love is their chrome cards. So they're nice quality cards. See you, Charles. All right, Peterson, Isaac, Hines Ward, Will Levis, Devontae, Keon Coleman, Will, and Olu. The purple scopes are out of the hangers. I would list it now on eBay because in a while they won't be worth anything. Not much, at least, until he performs well.
Good morning.
But those hangers have nice scopes in it. All right, we have Maurice for the Cowboys on the auto. Marvin Harrison, Circuit Breaker, AJ, and Keon Coleman. I need to check my text about the cases, other cases.
Okay, yeah.
They haven't shipped yet, Bear Down. I'm curious to see how those are. We have Anthony, Jim McMahon, Andre Reed, CJ Stroud, Brendan Rice, Frank Gore, Malachi, and Tyrese Knight. This just came out today, yes. Released today. Michael Strahan, McNabb, Drew Brees is a refractor, Joe Montana, Ben, and Graham Barton. We should have, one more auto in this. We'll see how good it is with them giving us a Caleb Williams auto. His stuff is sometimes outselling Jaden right now. It's kind of crazy. Eric All, the 225 for the Bengals. Jason Kelsey, Anthony, and Javon. Eagles have a nice checklist too. Jason Kelsey signs. We've seen a couple other good Eagles. Cooper signs. All right, Boomer, Joe, Antonio Freeman, Peyton Manning, Marino Refractor, Xavier Worthy to 75, Drake May, and a Trey Benson. Bear down. I love you said that. He should be. I have seen what they did this offseason. As a Lions fan, I know what you did this offseason.
Cal, you won the giveaway.
That was funny. Brian Dawkins, yeah, that's right. All right, we have Dan, Eli, Tim Brown, Bradshaw, Barry Sanders, a little color match to 275. We have Vic, Chris Jenkins, and Pratt. And Barry signs in this product too. If you have the Lions, we're hunting berries. Yeah, Wim. I see that. All right, Largent, Donald, Maurice, Terrell. With a Tommy Eichenberg for the Raiders. Brock Bowers does sign in this too. Jacob, Worthy, and Ladd McConkey. Are these the same prices as Chrome Hobby? Yeah, around that same price. Chrome and Cosmic, yeah. Around that $330 to $350. We'll see if they go up or down. I don't know. Another booklet?
Wow.
What's that? 3 out of 4 boxes have had booklets in it?
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Good luck here. We're going to do the booklet last. And it's going to be a pretty good booklet, I think. All right. Malachi Corley for the Jets. On the auto, we have Troy Aikman to 125. Jacob Cowing. We have Jonathan Brooks to 99 player worn with a Dave Robinson. All right, Mason Smith. And we have a dual auto booklet. All right, we are set up for this, just so you know.
Yes.
If it is a Bo Nix, Michael Pratt, we already put the Broncos and Packers together. It goes to them. If it is a Caleb Williams, Spencer Rattler, those two teams are together, it goes to them. If Jaden Daniels is on this, it automatically goes to the Commanders. If it's any of the other two, we'll roll the dice.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, Jaden Daniels, Xavier Worthy dual booklet for the Commanders.
Arkham. That's amazing.
Let's go. Arkham.
I don't know if I've seen that one before.
I haven't. That is numbered to 99, Arkham.
Arkham. Congratulations.
That is sick. And who has the Chiefs in this?
The Chiefs, blissfully unaware.
All right, blissfully unaware. I'm going to send you something too. If you're in here, who's your PC team for the Chiefs?
Blissfully unaware.
All right, let me do a recap of this break.
Never. Gil.
I need more.
Never.
Do you have any more 55s?
Yes.
They have Donnie. They have Jaden Daniels with Malik Neighbors too. All right, let's go. That's sick. Caleb Williams and a Jaden Daniels in this one, plus a couple other really good autos too. Where's Blissfully Unaware? I want to make sure I send them something too. All right, let me do a recap of that break. I'll take that duel too. All right, little recap of this break.
They played at LSU, Al said.
All right, we have Eric All, Kale. That's nice. 330 raw for that. Sick. All right, Marvin Harrison, Jalen Polk, Keon Coleman, Jacob Cowing, JJ, Bucky, Troy, Malik, Malachi again for the Jets, Jaden Daniels. We have Barry Sanders, blue, Cowboys with the auto, Alvin Kamara, Thurman Thomas numbered, Xavier to 75, Drake May, Brock Bowers hollow, Xavier again, Tommy Eichenberg, Caleb Williams, Ricky to 75. Then we have the orange Ty Law for the Patriots to 25. The Jonathan Ogden orange, which is sick for the Ravens. The Ricky Parasol RPA to 99 for the Niners. The Caleb Williams RPA for the Bears. And we have the dual Xavier Worthy, Jaden Daniels. There were 3 booklets in that case.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So
Congrats
crazy.
for that.
Congrats. Okay.
A card hunter, that's why we do it. A lot of times if it's like sometimes someone, anyway, we try to make it as fair as possible.
Okay, the next break is 12-12, and it is also sold out.
All right. If you're in 12-12, this is your chance to make sure this is you. Replays are available on YouTube forever. I'm going to grab the boxes for it. Good luck.
You're welcome.
And we ship all cards, even the base, and we ship next business day.
Okay.
All right.
And Cal, did you...
Arkham, congrats.
And Cal, you did win.
All right. We have 2 Resurgence, Inception, and Omega in this break, so good luck.
Good luck.
We'll hop right into it. Next break is up. We've only been live for 2 hours and 20 minutes. We will be on for another couple hours. And then tonight, this account will be live with Breaker's Delight. It is our son. If you don't see us, it's our son Noah.
Yep.
And his buddy Kobe. They're in their 20s, so they're not kids. Well, they're kids to me.
Ah, that's right. Hey, Babs. How you doing?
Card Hunter, I can't wait. I mean, it is what it is now for this rookie class. So I think we'll always be ripping 2024. Just because how good the rookie class has for potential and stuff. And again, replays are always available over on YouTube. And they still sell. That's the thing. If they didn't sell, they wouldn't be great, right? They're still great, though. Richard Sherman, John Riggins. We have a Keon Coleman numbered to 249 for the Bills. Tyke and Troy. Again, this is break 12-12.
Okay, true.
Right, exactly, Card Hunter. And even some of that stuff I don't mind, but it is definitely way better quality, and it's a good company, right? All right, Champ Bailey, Jason Witten, Malik Neighbors Refractor, Devin Hester, Bub, and Patrick Paul. Thank you. Yeah, he does look like a younger me for sure. Make sure if you see him tonight, you go into his room and say, "Hey, you look like your dad." I'm sure all kids love to hear that.
Yeah.
Tell him that. Devin Hester, Andre Rison, Ricky Williams. We have Terrell Suggs Refractor with a Brendan Rice auto for the Chargers.
Nice.
Trey Benson, Brandon Fisk, and a Jacob Cowing. That's right, Card Hunter. And that's it. It's just us right now. All right, Brendan Rice auto. All right, Phil, Fred, Steve Young, Joe Theismann. We have a Torrey Holt to 99. Malik Neighbors. I like these Voltaic. Luke McCaffrey and Nate Wiggins. Bryson, this is called Resurgence. It just released today from Topps. So you can hit, of course, all of the good QB autos in this. And there's an RPA in every box, and here it is our RPA in this box. It is player-worn memorabilia. Brock Bowers. Let's go. Brock Bowers for the Raiders, and it is player-worn memorabilia.
Ryan.
Let's go, Raiders.
Nice, Ryan.
All right, we have Eli Manning, Jatavian Sanders, and Terrion Arnold. Justin Jefferson does not sign in Topps this year. It'll be next year. Suggs, Herman Moore, John Randall, Revis, Cooper DeJean Refractor is nice. Bernie Kosar, Mason Smith, and Jalen Wright.
Yes, the Resurgence right here are hobby.
Yeah, hobby. There's hobby, Breakers Delight, and there is some retail, but we just do the hobby stuff and Delight stuff we'll do tonight. Harrison, Luke Kuechly, Walter Payton, Chris Carter, Herman Moore on the Refractor for the Lions. Frank Gore to 275 for the Niners with Isaiah Davis and Roman Wilson. What Topps is going to do next year with patches that are game worn is going to be nuts. It's going to be so exciting. All right, Keyshawn, Terrell Owens, Howie Long, Marcus, Marvin Harrison, gold to 50.
Nice.
That's our first Marv numbered.
True on Sports.
That's nice. He does sign in this product too. Or at least he's on the checklist. All right, we have Trey Benson, Chris Braswell, and Joshua Cardi. Yeah, Phil's Breaks. It's going to be amazing. All right, Ed McCaffrey, Jonah Ellis for the Broncos with Malachi, Jackson Powers, and Kingsley. All right, 3 autos. Brock Bowers, Brendan Rice, and
Nice.
Jonah Ellis. All rookie autos in that box with a nice Bowers. Okay, Steven. I started to watch that and fell asleep, Steven. All right, Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis, Bucky Irving Refractor, Jalen Polk on the Circuit Breaker, Lassiter and Maurice. Steven, it was a long video. I saw the first couple boxes and fell asleep. Eddie George, Joe Montana, Earl Campbell, Barry Sanders, Jonathan Ogden, Caleb Williams, Conductor, Cole Bishop, and Aruk. I will say it was after midnight too, so I guess it was okay to fall asleep. All right, there's a message.
Okay, just a minute.
All right, Michael Thurman, Michael Vick, Christian Okoye, Donovan McNabb for the Eagles to 399, Drew Brees, Blake Corum, 2 numbered in this one. Blake Corum to 99, Eric All, and Mims. Hot Sauce, I believe these are releasing at $3.30 a box, probably plus tax, or if you get them at the shop, $3.30 to $3.50. Nice mid-tier price, and you get 3 autographs, which is great. And you can hit, and you can hit. I mean, we've hit some nice autos. Caleb, we've hit what? Caleb, Drake May, and Brock Bowers. We haven't hit any Jaden Daniels yet, but we'll get there. All right, let's see if we can get a hit out of this now. All right, Keon Coleman on the patch. With a Patrick Mahomes on the hollow. Tip and Jeremiah Trotter. The booklet was Daniels. That was out of Inception, but yeah, the booklet was Daniels. Oh, we got an Uptown. That's why we throw one of these in a break. I'm telling you. All right, Darius, and it's not rookie, but it is Uptown. John Elway for the Broncos. That's cool.
Wow, Broncos, Steve.
Little Elway Uptown with the mountains in the background. Nice. Nice. All right, that's why we throw one of these in, just in case. Quinyon Mitchell, Nate Wiggins, and Jaheim. It can help an expensive team.
Hi.
Hello. All right, best tutties for the Titans, Lad McConkey and Dallas. Yeah, we've been, Brian, on our We only do sealed cases. I have not seen print lines on any of our stuff yet, so we've gotten lucky. Jalen McMillan for the Buccaneers, Sweat, and Robinson. I know there's print line issues once in a while in Optic, but I haven't seen any in any of our cases yet. All right, so we have a JJ on the lighted up. Get that loaded up too. Jaquan and Braylon. All right, nice uptone in that one box. Let's get back into the release day product. Good luck. I know, Card Hunter. I love them though. Card Hunter, maybe that means they'll stay down and we can collect the set, right? The Legend set would be sick. All right, here we go. Sterling, Champ, Witten. I'm just showing the base since it's release day. We do ship everything too. They're beautiful. All right, Tim Brown Refractor. There's a Jalen Polk to 249. Tyler and Johnny Wilson. All right, Andre, Ricky, Phil Sims, Fred with a Jermaine Burton to 399 for the Bengals. Montana, Cedric Gray, and Mikey Sanderson. That Marv is gold, but gold, Joseph, and Tops is numbered to 50. All right, we have redemption. Good luck. We'll look at that in a second. All right, Jason Kelsey, Kalen Bullock, Jonah Ellis, and Tony Dorsett. 3 redemptions, and we've had 3 different players. Resurgence rookie signature. Chop Robinson for the Dolphins. Who has
Card
the Dolphins?
Hunter.
Card Hunter. There you go. Little chop. For Miami, nice chop. Miami has a very nice checklist too, especially with we hit that Marino auto this morning. It's morning, not an evening.
Yes.
All right, Devontae Walker, Jim Kelly, Byron Murphy, and Tavondre Sweat. Doug, Eric Dickerson. It's still morning here. It's 11 here. Eli, Xavier Worthy. There we go. Auto for the Chiefs. With a Tom Brady,
Royalty.
Newton, and Polk. Let's go. First Worthy auto we've hit out of this. Nice. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Elway, Roger, Emmett Smith, Jim Kelly, Revis. That Revis is 5 out of 249. Bo Nix on the refractor conductor. AD and Rakestraw.
Good morning, Tim. I see you.
Good morning, Timmy.
Timmy B.
All right. You can't hide from the missus.
No.
She sees.
I see all. Always lurking, right, Donnie?
All right, Josh Cribbs, Richard Dent, Terrell Suggs, Herman Moore, Brendan Rice. We have the Elway on the Glimmer and Gleam. Michael Hall and Wallace. Should be one more auto in this still. Randall, Revis, Harrison, Luke, Bradshaw, CJ Stroud, Voltaic, Devin Leary, and Jordan Morgan.
Timmy B said getting Loveland Bears auto next weekend at the show.
Let's go.
Nice, Timmy.
Walter, Chris Carter, Keyshawn, Terrell Owens with Donovan McNabb numbered to 149. Ray Davis, Will, and Fashanu.
That's
Johnny,
right.
I know. Anthony Munoz, Jim McMahon, Andre Reed, CJ Stroud, Torrey Holt, JB for the Panthers, the 149, with Fuaga and Aeneas Smith.
That means, Donnie, you are always lurking, too.
I see that, Nathan. This is a little thicker. Good call. Here we go. RPA here. It is Latu for the Colts on the amped up.
Jay Latham.
It says player worn right on the front. With Michael Vick, Bo Nix, and Jonathan Brooks.
Hi, Gavin.
All right, little player worn Latu. Slab up the base of these QBs if they look clean. All right, we have Mean Joe Green, Richard Sherman, John Riggins, Drew Bledsoe, Latu, Jacob Cowing, Marv on the base, and a Chop Robinson.
Did you expect something different, Donnie?
Bad moderator, they do make Tony Baselli cards. Did you see that one? I'm telling you, Mrs. 4 out of 5 have been booklets. What is going on?
What's going on with this?
Inception. We've had 4 out of 5 being booklets, and this might be another duel. All right, and it's probably going to be decent. All right, we'll look at that in a second. Dallas Turner on card for the Vikings. Seabass to 50 for the Raiders. Craig Morton to 49. Jonathan Brooks to 25. Nice 3-color patch that is player worn. And Earl Campbell. So
That's right, RC.
Caleb Williams. And it is a Keon Coleman. It is not.
Jess.
But that is sick. 4-color player worn, numbered to 10.
Jess, nice.
Jess, that is 5 out of 10 on that Keon Coleman. That is a sick hit. Nice. All right. I'll let you get that. We'll load that up too. All right, let me do a recap of that break. And again, if you're new to us, we have replays available instantly on YouTube. So we leave that up forever. We believe in having replays up. Everyone should. If you don't, it's not hard to do.
Donnie! Donnie won the Titans in the next break.
Let's go, Donnie. And nice, Jess. All right. A little recap of that break. That was break 212.
That was break 212.
Chop Robinson on the redemption for the Dolphins. Then we had Blake, Bo, Caleb, Torrey Holt, Frank Gore, Bo Nix, McNabb, Revis, Jalen, McNabb, Keon, Malik, Brooks, Burton numbered, Polk numbered, the JJ lighted up.
Yep, I got you, Nate.
Mahomes hollow, Keon, Jalen, Bucky refractor, Cooper refractor, Malik, Latu on the amped up player worn. Dallas Turner, the Uptown for the Broncos was nice.
Jess, we try.
John Elway, Jonah Ellis, Brendan Rice, Marvin Harrison gold. Xavier Worthy was nice on that auto. Brock Bowers, congrats on that. That was also player worn material, Brock Bowers. And then the Keon Coleman booklet to 10 for the Bills is nice too.
I'll put it in a top loader. I just
Yeah.
didn't have them right here.
All right, next break is break
Okay.
12, 13. Do you have that written down for me? Next break is 12, 13, and we'll rip that. Drinking tea, not coffee. I drink coffee when I get up and tea to make sure my voice doesn't go away.
And 12-13 has about 5 spots left.
All right, let me go grab the boxes for 12, 13. Take a little breather here.
Okay.
All right, so 2 resurgence in this break. There's also an Inception and a Mega. Let me set these up. See if these actually stand. They do. With the patches in them, sometimes they fall forward. PJ.
Oh, here's another one.
I'm waiting to see if I got it.
You can go talk. We have a minute.
Let me see if he's talks. I have to get off 11 on it to get the product for
Well,
tonight.
we're already up to doing this.
Yeah, I'm going to send someone out there though. He hasn't messaged yet.
Okay, we're checking orders. There's
I
a
would
couple
expect
teams left.
soon.
Just let me
Message me.
know if you need me to. I can.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
this, so we're
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So it looks like Bills, Colts, Giants, Raiders. Bills, Colts, Giants, Raiders.
I know, Primo. I know. I got it, Primo.
Can you just put that up?
This was break 12, 13.
Neat rips. Bags I got you for the Bills.
We did, Harley. And Harley, if you missed your break, if you go over to YouTube right now, you can rewind us while we're live and watch. Just look for the post-it note that says 12:11 on it. We leave our replays up forever, and they're there instantly. That's one thing we like to offer here. Winnie, you should join Primo's breaks. He's great. A blaster of what, AJ? Or do we have blasters? I think those blasters are the ship sealed, but we can always open one for you.
Oh, I did see an order.
Was there
for-
AJ? Did you get one? Was it a prism blaster? Usually we ship those sealed, but if you want me to open it while we have a second, I don't know. This break might be close to sold out too. That's up to you.
This break is sold out.
Okay, never mind. This break is sold out. It might have to be after this one, AJ. All right. Again, if you're in break 12, 13, good luck. Replays are available for you all times. We send all cards, even the base cards, the veteran base cards that I sometimes skip over, but these Resurgence ones are beautiful. And we ship out next business day. They're already working on the breaks from this morning, so we'll never know if anything gets out today. It might. All right, AJ. Thank you, AJ. You're welcome, Harley. That's one thing I think is important is replays. All right, empty box. Good luck. This is break 12, 13. Usually we have an overlay up, but the overlay system is broken, and I got to fix it this afternoon. All right, here we go. We have Drew, Brian Dawkins, Frank Gore, Greasy, Rook, numbered to 125 for the Falcons, with a Jalen Wright, Nate Wiggins, and a Jatavian Sanders. I hope Rook equals big quarterback.
That's right.
All right, next break is up to Jamal, Fred Taylor, Brett Favre, Ozzie, Tyke, Peyton Manning, Terrion Arnold, and Mason Smith. Bryce, Ray Lewis, Boomer, what's up, Jerry Bear, Joe
Hey,
Thomas,
Bear.
Champ Bailey, T.O., Jalen Wright, and Isaiah. I wasn't a big fan of Strata, though. I do like these. Strata was okay. I guess Strata had potential. Maybe let's just say that.
Had potential.
Edgren, Marshall Falk, Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis, Drew Bledsoe, Keon, Javon, and Audric. Most people probably don't know what Strata is.
No.
That's a little throwback. What's up, Timothy? How you doing today? All right, Eddie, Joe Montana, Earl Berry. We have a Terrion Arnold to 249 for the Lions. Jordan Love is in this product. Ray Davis and Darius. I was surprised that he was in this. West Coast, I know you're in Australia. It is, well, we're in Central Time Zone, so it's 11:19. Eastern Time Zone, which would be New York, is noon, 12:19. The West Coast would be what, 9:19?
Yeah.
All right, we have RPA in this. Good luck. Michael Vick, Christian Okoye, Will Shipley, and this is player worn. 2 out of 125 for the Eagles, with an Eric Dickerson, Tommy, and Tyke.
Top says short prints, not necessarily case hits.
But there is one in here that would be called
Sign off.
sign off. So you're not guaranteed them in every case. They give their pack odds though, which is incredible. Antonio, Peyton Manning, Dan Fout, Eli, Caleb Williams, blue is nice. It's the first numbered of those.
CNY.
Jermaine Roman and Chris Braswell. What Topps does, which I love, is just provide us more autographs. Nice Caleb Williams here too. Wonder what the pack odds are on the sign-off. Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Aaron Donald, Drake May autograph. Let's go. Who had the
Nice.
Patriots in this?
Username here.
Rook did equal a quarterback autograph.
Nice.
That Drake May is 43 out of 249. Congrats on that.
Nice.
All right, we also have a Revis for the Jets to 99. Joshua and Jackson.
Middleman, congratulations. And Joel, yes, the Caleb is numbered.
The Caleb is numbered to 275.
And we are running this back. That's what's pinned.
Wow, so it's just past midnight.
So it's tomorrow.
So happy Saturday to West Coast
Wow.
in Australia. All right, Jim McMahon, Troy, Jonathan Brooks, Kingsley, and Lassiter.
It is golfer on the Topps product.
All right, Jerry, Jason, Tom Brady, Adrian Peterson, Tommy, Marvin Harrison on the Voltaic, Troy, and Bub. So if you dome a box, you're looking for a Rook auto because you're going to get a quarterback. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Doug Flutie, Sterling with a Jacob Cowing blue to 275. Patrick Paul and a Brandon Fisk. with Mike, Troy, JJ, Marino, with that Ocho Cinco, numbered to 225. Lad on the Voltaic, Jacob and Luke. All right, that was just one box. Not bad. Nice Caleb, and of course, always good to get a quarterback auto like Drake May. All right, let's go downtown now. Sign-offs are 1 in 1,045 packs. Thank you, Arkham.
Thank you, Arkham.
So how many packs in a box? Let me look on the side here. Let's figure out. There are 12 packs per box.
So somebody do that.
That's 144 packs per case, right?
Yeah.
So
it's
divide
every
that
10 cases?
every 10 cases.
9 or 10 cases?
That's a super short print. Wow. All right, we have a Lassiter, Byron, and Nealon. The jet in the back is Revis. All right, Chop Robinson with a Cooper and a Mike Evans. All right, Tyreek Hill, JJ. So it'll be curious to see if we see a sign-off thing.
Yeah.
You know? That's 1 out of 9 cases,
Yeah.
basically, you're saying? That's crazy. All right, Bo Nix on the primary colors, not numbered, with a Ryan and a Javon. All right, we have a Jatavian Sanders with a Danny Dimes, AJ Barner, and Kamani Vidal. It's just a short printed card. We haven't seen one yet. Jared Verse, Chris Braswell, and DK. It'll be very hard to hit those. Basically 1 out of 9 cases. So basically opening up a lot of these. We'll see one today, I'm sure. Let's just see one in this box here and let's just get it over with.
That's right.
All right, empty box. Nice. I love
Tyler.
I love the Eric Dickerson. Congrats. All right, Brett Favre, Ozzie, Bryce Young, Ray Lewis, Rakestraw for the Lions on the autograph. Leggett, Rakestraw, and a Bo Nix. Can we skip this song? Can we please skip this song? I'm sorry. Thank you. I don't know. Who sings that?
Ed Sheeran.
It was Ed Sheeran. Oh my goodness. I always ask to skip the Ed Sheeran songs.
You do.
Ed Sheeran's incredible. But I don't need to hear that right now.
Fine. Okay.
All right, Boomer, Joe Thomas, Freeman, Peyton Manning, Anthony Gold, Michael Pratt, Jonathan Brooks, and Marv. All right, Dan, Eli, Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Bo, Jackson Refractor, Tony Dorsett, Chop, and Tyler. Good luck with that, Jared Bear. Michael Irving, Thurman Thomas, Michael Vick, Jason Taylor, Xavier Worthy, Troy, and Tyler. I like Ed Sheeran. Don't get me wrong. I just don't need to hear that particular song while we're ripping these cards right now. I'm in love with your body. All right, we have Christian Okoye, Jerry Rice, Jason Kelsey, Tom Brady with a Dallas Turner to 275. Troy Aikman, Isaac, and Braylon Choice.
Winnie, if you can't see the screen, leave and come back.
Yeah, there might be something just wrong on your end.
QC. Stop it.
I'm
West
toasting
Coast.
QC. All right, Adrian, there's a thicky RPA here. Good luck. Will Levis, numbered. Oh, this is gold to 50. Wow, Roman Wilson. All right, your new wide receiver 1 in Pittsburgh. Roman Wilson with the gold Sharpie gold.
Donnie.
With Bo Jackson, Malik. Did Donnie get the Steelers?
Yes.
Let's go, Donnie. Your new favorite receiver besides DK. QC. All right, Largent, Aaron Darnold, Maurice. We have Terrell Davis, Jatavian Sanders to 175, Hester, Johnny Wilson, and Cedric Gray. That's funny. Giving away a team in that next break. Can we give away a mega of these before we get off today?
Yeah, I can
Maybe
do that.
in a little bit?
Yeah, I
okay.
can do that.
Jim McMahon, Andre Reed. I want to see what they look like. CJ Stroud. Brock Bowers auto.
Nice.
Let's go Raiders.
Jay Latham.
Lad McConkey to 75. Mikey and Kalen Bullock. Let's
XLT.
go. What's up, XLT? Nice. Well, Brock Bowers auto too. That's sick. On lunch, XLT. Let's go. Jay Latham. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's basically the weekend. All right, we have Torrey Holt, Gronk, Michael, McNabb, Javon, Bucky on the breakout or circuit breakers. I mean, Jonah Ellis and Michael Hall. Jer Bear. So Jer Bear, because of the price of it, I say 9. If it jumps in price, maybe not. We have Graham Barton, Adonai, Aeneas, and Byron. Ask me that same question for Optic Hobby. All right, we have Brian Dawkins, Manning. Wow. Okay, what is this? This is a Barry Sanders with the mini ice. That's got to be super short printed. What's that called, y'all? Nice Barry Sanders.
Nice.
Hines Ward to 249. Sweat and Newton.
West Coast, come in here later and talk to Kobe about that.
I don't know. I need to look up what this variation is and how short printed it is.
JSP, this is Resurgence.
I have not seen that variation yet. I know, Charlotte. I love it too. It's called One Break Too Late.
That's funny. Mini diamonds, Jer Bear said.
All right, we have Frank Gore. Wow, the kind of a Jibber. If you just made that up too, that was a great. Fred Taylor, Ricky Williams is to 99. Xavier Worthy, Voltaic, Jalen, and Adonai.
I want to know if Jer Bear is actually correct.
My Jer Bear, my answer to the Optic Hobby is a 1 out of 10. And again, it's for the price and for the hit ratio.
Matt. Hi, Matt. Oh, he said it's what they're called in
What's
basketball.
up, Whitetail?
He said that's what they're called in basketball. So.
Yeah. All right, Winnie. All right, we have a Jalen McMillan. Jalen Polk also for the Patriots on card. With an 80 Mitchell for the Colts. Did I say Colts on the last one? Patriots, I meant. All right, Maurice Jones-Drew is first on print out of 25 for the Jags. Sterling Sharp, Spencer Rattler on that player worn to 150. And Leroy Kelly for the Browns. FS3, they're not licensed until April next year. But if you're wanting a Brock Bowers or Drake May rookie auto, this is our only shot at it. So yeah, not licensed until 2026, April 1st.
Aaron, congratulations for winning the Seahawks.
But that really hasn't mattered. The comps have been crazy on not licensed stuff too. It's tops, not leaf. I'll just say that. But I get it. Not everyone likes it, but that's, is what it is there. Unfortunately. Yeah, JD5, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams autos, Malik Neighbors, Brock Bowers. All right, here we go. A little recap of 12-13.
Yep, 12-13.
All right, Xavier Worthy, Bucky Irving, Bo Nix, Ladd, Chop, JJ there. Jacob is numbered. Marvin, A.D. Mitchell on card for the Colts. Jalen Polk for the Patriots. This Roman Wilson is numbered to 50 with the gold ink. Player worn on that too. We have Lad McConkey to 75. Jatavian, Keon, Hines Ward numbered. Ricky Williams to 99. Bo Nix, Revis, Dallas Turner, Xavier Worthy, Terry and Arnold to 249. Ocho. This Barry Sanders on the mini diamonds, which I need to know the pack odds on that. I bet you it's low. All right, Rook, Rakestraw, Will Shipley, Caleb Williams, nice numbered there, with a Brock Bowers auto and a Drake May auto. Nice hits there at the back. It's player worn, Donnie, player worn. None of them are game used yet, Donnie. I don't think they can do that till next year. Donnie, are you really complaining about game use? Come on, Donnie. I can get you some Panini patches instead, and I can write on it for you. I'm giving Donnie a hard time. He's in here every day. All right, next break is number 1214. Donnie, he got 9 minutes in one game. Didn't he? I see what you're going there. Roman Wilson only played for 9 minutes. I heard he got 9 minutes in one game.
Okay, so I'm checking orders. It looks like there's 9 or 10 teams left in the next break.
Okay, we can take a little breather. Actually, the dude, we've hit Jaden out of Inception, but not autos out of here yet. We have hit Caleb, we've hit Drake, and we've hit Bo. We've hit a couple Brock Bowers. We've hit all the rest. We haven't hit a Jaden auto yet, though. Out of that, we have hit a booklet out of this. A dual booklet with Xavier Worthy.
You have Neva. You have Panthers and 49ers. Yes.
We hit a sick Dan Marino to 10 autograph too. Sunny.
Sunny.
Are you on your way back from Hawaii, Sunny?
No, she's good morning. She's just waking up in Hawaii.
Oh, it's sunny. It's like 6 in the morning in Hawaii. Bag, she can look for you. I'm sorry the overlay's not working this morning. I gotta figure out why.
Okay, great. Neat Rips, I see you. Bengals, Jets.
Jonathan, if you're new into the hobby and breaks, I recommend with football doing like mosaic blasters. It's best chances at like kind of case hits and stuff. Optics great too. Yeah, I mean retail stores have them, but they're tough to find sometimes. Like Target and Walmart. Online, you can just Google, see who has the best prices, and always support local card shops. I say.
Okay, it looks like there's 2 teams left. I am checking. Some of the orders have not come through yet.
Nice, the dude. Oh, we hit a Joe Thomas autograph out of this too. It was really sick looking. On 12/15. Okay, are we on 12/14 or 12/15?
12/15.
So 12. This is sold out then.
No, it's
You have 2 up. Okay.
Browns.
Jake said he took 12.
No, you took them in this one. 12. You have them in 12. 14. Jake, I just saw your order come through. Jake, I just saw it.
This one is this the right number for this?
Yeah,
one?
yeah. 12/14.
Okay. You're good.
Yeah,
You're
one.
good.
Yeah, there's only the one up. You know what? It's sitting there.
Oh, AJ, I can open yours.
It's sitting there like because I had to change the number, but it says sold out. So he probably just saw it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And Jerry Bear, I did tell him I would open it for him. This guy, it's a brand new product just opened that just released today, and we're about to rip some more.
It looks like there's one team left.
There's a Charles Woodson Raiders auto. Yeah, thank you for saying that though, Jerry Bear. I did tell him I would open this for him. All right, good luck here. This is a personal, and then we'll ship this out to you as well too. I'll get all the hits loaded up. No, AJ, I'm good right now, AJ.
Good. Jake,
AJ,
good.
you've been waiting.
You have been waiting.
You've been waiting, and we promised we'd open it, so let's open it. Let's see if we can get you a good silver or a silver variation. Yeah, this guy. We'll do more. We've only been live for about 2.5, so we'll do a couple more. All right, we have Jesse with a Kyler Murray. This is a personal for AJ.
Okay, the next break is up and pinned. This one is sold out.
Okay. All right, Audric, Brian Thomas, and a Tua. I like the lasers. Good luck, AJ. All right, Will Levis, Brock Bowers, lasers nice. West Coast, are you sad because you're in Australia and it's 1 in the morning and it's time for bed? All right, Brock Bowers. I love that it's West Coast, but it's West Coast of Australia.
Yeah.
All right, Chris Jenkins and the Jalen Hurts. All right, I'm getting some nice lasers. I didn't see the above. Oh, Leo Durford, Pomagal, use. Oh, no way. That's not good. All right, Mark Brunell and a Max Crosby. Yes, 2 QB lasers plus a Brock Bowers is not bad. Nice. Jaden Daniels patch, too. All right, that was not a bad Prism Blaster. Jaden Daniels on the rookie patch. There was a bunch of nice lasers plus a rookie Brock Bowers in there. Nice, AJ.
It's sold out. I just am. The couple orders I'm waiting.
Okay. I'll get this ready, though.
Okay. Oh, Did I write 12:15?
No, this is 14.
12:14.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
All right. If you're new to us, again, replays are available instantly over on YouTube. We're live there now. You can rewind us while we're live. If you're looking for your break, just look for the right post-it note on this stream. This is break 1214. We ship all cards, including including veteran base and all rookies, of course. We ship everything. Mrs. will tell me when I can go.
There we go. Dolphins.
I gotta wait for her to give me the go-ahead.
Chargers. Okay. We can go. I got it.
All right, we can go.
Last two teams I saw.
All right, good luck. All right, let's get some commanders. I want to see a superfractor. Is what I want to see. I want to see a 101. I want to see some 101s. All right, Anthony Richardson with a John Elway, Greasy, Tim Brown, Letu on the autograph for the Colts. Hines Ward, Cooper DeJean, and Bucky Irving on the base. The base are beautiful too. All right, Michael. Worthy signs in this product. All right, we have Emmett, Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogden, Jason Taylor, Roman Wilson to 75. With a Ricky Pearsall on the circuit breakers. There's a Jaden Base and a Junior Colson. We got to be specific on what Jaden Daniels we want to see.
Yeah.
There was a Jaden Daniels. We want to see autograph is what we want to see. All right, we're going right into the thicky. We're not skipping it. We have RPA already, so good luck here. It looks like it's gold, too. We have Richard Sherman. Michael. Oh, no, it's AD. Wow, I thought we had Michael Pratt. That scared me. AD Mitchell for the Colts. Colts with the double up. Who had the Colts in this?
Bert.
Can I see some 180s, please? I just need one. You did almost take the Colts? All right. This is... I like that they did gold ink on that, too. 20 out of 50. Double up for the Colts there. L2L. How's it going, man?
Hey,
Maurice,
L2L.
TD, Munoz, Jim McMahon, Edgar and James, Ricky Parasol, Eric All, and Mims. Chair Bear, I know. Did you just get goosebumps, Chair Bear? Anytime L2L comes in the room, I get goosebumps. All right. All right, Torrey Holt. Those are the veteran base. Some of these look like they're miscut, but the rest of them are not. Jordan Love. See, he's in this set. That's gold conductors for the Packers. Kate Stover and Jared Wiley.
Very interesting.
You fell to your knees. L2L. All right. All right, we have McNabb, Troy, Doug Williams, Eric Dickerson, Tyke, Marino, Joe Alt, and Malik Neighbors on the base. I like that Jordan Love. This is Tops, Dylan. This is Resurgence. So we are looking for the good QBs. All right, we have a Jalen McMillan for the Buccaneers on the autograph with a Barry Sanders, Glimmer and Gleam, Theo, and a Peyton Wilson. All right, nice McMillan. So they gave us 2 Colts in that and a Buccaneer auto. All right, we have Revis, Bub, Dan Marino, McMillan, and J.C. Latham. Michael Pratt's in this. I've seen it, so hopefully he stays away here today. All right, Andre Reed, Jonathan Brooks, Cameron, and Jaden. So again, Topps doesn't necessarily have case hits. The super short print you can hit in here sounds like it's 1 per 8 to 9 cases. And it's the sign-off cards. All right, we have Troy, Adonai Mitchell, Jermaine Burton, and Leggett.
It is sunny. Let me unpin it. Sometimes if you're in the stream, it doesn't automatically refresh. That's happened to me, but it's pinned now. I redid it.
Penix is not in this. All right, Ricky Williams, Jim McMahon, with the Jermaine Burton, with Devontae and Letu. They also have a wired SSP2B free. Okay. I wonder what that's numbered to. All right, this is low numbered, I think. Joe.
Thank you, Sonny.
This is numbered. Oh no, this is the 199 Randy Moss for the Vikings. Warren Moon, Brendan Rice, and a Spencer Rattler.
I see what you did there, L2L.
What did he say?
He said
Oh.
lose the Browns in 12-15.
All right, let's go. Downtown time. Mahomes is not in it either, but Worthy does sign. They do have some autographs for the Chiefs, Worthy being one of them. No, Kurt, they didn't have a contract with them until next year. All right, we have Dak Prescott, Trey Benson, and Cade Stover. All right, we have Rook, Marshawn Lloyd, and Rakeshaw. We hit a Purdy duel downtown last night on a giveaway. Remember that? And that giveaway blaster. That was awesome. That was a blaster, though. All right, Javon Baker, Spencer Rattler, and Scary Terry. I hope so, Jer Bear. I don't think so, though. Brendan Rice, Jordan, and Gold. Sunny, yes. It was over on the other place. It was at the end of the night. We gave away a blaster and hit it downtown. All right, Cooper DeJean on the first-year fresh patch. Jonah Ellis, Keon, and Cooper.
Sonny, you were too busy.
You were hanging in Hawaii. All right, A.D. Mitchell on the blue with Torrey and Tajay. We always put some kind of optic in just in case we can hit a downtown, uptown, or a case hit. All right, let's get back into
Thanks for the share.
the new product, Resurgence. Good luck. All right, good luck. The Titans, Jake, actually have a pretty... You can hit like Warren Moon autographs and a couple others too. There's an Earl Campbell. All right, Barry Sanders, Michael Irvin, Thurman Thomas, Isaiah Davis, the 199 for the Jets. Brock Bowers on the Voltaic Refractor. Mitchell and Blake. Okay, I don't skip, right? We're just going to go right to the thickie.
Okay, let's do it.
They do have CJ2K2, you're right. All right, Christian Okoye, Jerry Rice, Jason Kelsey. We have Marshawn Lloyd out of 99 with a Marshawn Lloyd, Drake May on the base, and a Trey Benson. All right, that is player worn. There's a whole paragraph on the back if you want to read about it. But it is player worn. It is certified. It says it all there at the bottom.
Hi, 5-star. How are you? Happy Friday.
All right, let me load this Drake May too. We got to load the rookie QBs right away. Marshawn Lloyd might be the trigger for a Jaden Daniels autograph. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, Adrian, Isaac, Hines Ward, Theo, with a Roman Wilson, Chris Jenkins, and Michael Pratt. Yeah, happy Friday, 5-star. All right, Howie, Marcus Allen, Randy Moss, Kurt Warner, Ocho, Roman Wilson, numbered on that Circuit Breakers, AJ and Keon Coleman. Did they go to the same college, Jay Bear? Maybe there's some kind of connection that leads them into. All right, Edgren, Marshall Falk, Lawrence Taylor, Spencer Rattler on the refractor, Will Levis, Caleb Williams on the base, and Dallas Turner. Yes, next break we'll have the Browns. Will Levis also signs in this too. Eddie George for the Titans. Joe Montana, Steve Largent, Spencer Rattler auto for the Saints. All right, Revis, Will, and Ricky Parasol. So it did equal a rookie quarterback autograph. It was Rattler though. It could have been Michael Pratt, so we'll take a Rattler. Brett, Ozzie, Bryce Young, Ray Lewis, Peyton Wilson, Luke McCaffrey on the recruits, Anthony and Javon. Be Free, I don't know Be Free. Boomer, Joe, Antonio, he'd have to really perform well in training camp and preseason. MJD, Blake Corum, Audric, and Ray. I think he's probably the leader going in. But I don't know. All right, Terry Bradshaw, Graham Barton to 249 with the Ricky, Darius Robinson, and Tommy Eichenberg. Definitely going to be interesting with 13 rookie quarterbacks drafted or whatever. All right, we have Aaron Donald with a Will Shipley gold on the circuit breakers. Xavier Worthy and Ladd McConkey on the base. Appreciate the hang this morning. I know we're not always live in the mornings, but it was a release morning.
And we're over half full on that next break.
Yeah,
we are running this back.
We'll run a couple more. We will run a couple more. All right, Watt, Marino, Breeze, Brian Dawkins, Howie Long to 99 with Spencer, Malachi, and Knight. How do we have? Because they released this morning. We had them days ago. All right, Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Ricky Parasol in this too. Nice. Spencer and Ricky. We have Jason Witten, Ben Sinnott, and a Graham Barton. All right, nice Ricky Parasol in that too. All right. See if we get a QB auto now. Good luck. I don't have any, yeah, this is hobby.
This guy we don't right now.
We're waiting for more to be delivered today, actually. So we'll see. Quinyon Mitchell. We talked about him too much. I'm sorry. But Packers, you have a Michael Pratt.
It's our first one.
Ladd McConkey, though, for the Chargers is nice. With a Chop Robinson to 99. Jamal Charles. A.D. Mitchell on the player-worn orange to 50. And a Mario Manningham for the Giants. I know. I said his name 5 times. Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. All right, Ladd McConkey on card is also nice. All right, let me do a recap of that one. Again, replays are always available over on YouTube forever and ever. Good luck in that next one as well, too. Let me do a little recap of this one. Jamal Charles is a beast. All right, we have A.D. Mitchell, Graham. These are all the hits and numbered. Luke McCaffrey, Spencer, Brock, Isaiah Davis, Cooper, Burton, Ricky, Edgar and James, Ricky again, Jaden Daniels, Will Shipley was gold, Roman Wilson, Drake Mather, and Roman Wilson again numbered, Caleb Williams, Adonai, Howie Long, Marshawn Lloyd, and that again was player worn for the Packers, Randy Moss, Latu for the Colts. We have Jordan Love gold, which was nice for the Packers. Ladd McConkey on card for the Chargers. Michael Pratt with the Adonai Mitchell gold. Gold ink was sick. Colts. Ricky Parasol autograph. Spencer Rattler auto. And a Jalen McMillan auto. Lots of autos in those, which is what I love. I love that there's guaranteed, like, stuff.
Yes. The Jordan...
Did you throw it down?
Oh, I see it.
Okay.
Go ahead, what were we going to say? Jordan Love is gold to 50, yep. All right, the next break, I'll go grab the boxes for it. It is break 12:15. If you're in that, I'll be right back. I need to grab fresh cases.
And Shea Bay, congratulations for winning the Browns in this break. So again, we are filling 12:15. Drew, I got you for the Falcons. He's going to get those, so wait, let's see where we're at. About 12 teams left. You're welcome. Congratulations. And if you're just hopping in with us, we've been live. We're running, this is Topps Insurgents, brand new product release from Topps today. Thank you, David. Appreciate you. Lions. Barry Sanders, Herman Moore, Chris Spielman, Eric Rangshaw. I only know that because we're Lions fans. Like that detailed. Caleb, Jags, got you.
All right, since we're done with that last case of megas, Mrs., I'm gonna switch it up and we're gonna put the other mega in it.
Oh, nice.
They're actually a little more expensive too, but we're gonna put it in there anyway.
Nice.
All right, how many teams left? You said
10, 12?
Sasquatch. We're direct with Tops. We also break on Fanatics too, so we are direct with them. And this is break 1215. You're welcome. Yeah, we get ours. They usually make sure we have ours 3 or 4 days ahead of time. That way we can have them on release morning. Penix is not in any Tops product, Bearded, no. And again, we're on break. What break is this? 12? 11 or 12. So we've only been live for not even 3 hours. So we're flying through these. Oh, we're on 14 or 15? All right.
No. I think you're 12. I think it's 12. You're right. I was wrong.
Just drinking a little tea. That's the trick to make sure you don't lose your voice. I drink coffee in the morning, but when I'm streaming, I drink tea. Ready for another one, Gavin?
Yeah. Here you go. Thank you.
Thank you, Gavin. Nah, I don't know. We might do at least one more break. I do have to get ready for tonight's stream. We'll be live 2 different places tonight. Fanatics and also here on TikTok. So...
I think this is updated. I might have missed one, but I'm checking orders again. A couple more orders came through. What time do you switch to tea?
Oh my gosh. So that's an Australian asking me, right?
Yes.
I usually have 1 to 2 cups of coffee in the morning. And then I don't usually switch to tea till the afternoon because we don't break until the evenings typically. So usually afternoon. But since we're breaking early this morning, I just had 1 cup of coffee and then I switched to tea.
Okay, can you cross off Dolphins, Chiefs, Colts, Bengals? I think I'm caught up. I might have...
Okay, West Coast, I do not put anything in my tea. I don't know if that's good or bad. I also don't put anything in my coffee. I like black coffee, so I like the tea straight up. Yeah, I would much rather Michael Pratt than Austin Reed right now, Kurt. Maybe. I don't know. Austin Reed's got kind of a cult following, too.
Okay. Okay.
I love black coffee.
Buccaneers gone.
I usually have 2 cups in the morning and sometimes 1 in the afternoon.
Ravens.
I didn't always like black coffee. It took me probably till I was 40 before I liked it straight black. I did have to put stuff into it up until then. West Coast, that's all. I don't drink soda. I just drink tea, coffee, and water. I might have a soda every once in a while, but I'm a tea, coffee, and water. What's up, Yasman? We're getting down on this break, too. Take a little breather. I know we've flown through 12 breaks super fast, so take a little breather here. Sipping some tea. AJ, you're asking the wrong person because I would pick the Lions every time. But besides the Lions, I would probably pick the Chargers or the Panthers. But I would, if the Lions are there, I'm taking them. Yeah, okay, Chris, she can look for you. Just a second.
Crispy bacon. Dolphins. We say Chris, yes. Dolphins and Steelers. Yes, Chris, you got him on this break.
Yeah, it's West Coast. I agree with that too. It takes a while to appreciate a good one, yes.
Okay,
You're
Chris
welcome.
Scott got the Texans. Jay Latham, Chargers. When it's slow, I can call them out. Drew, I got you for the Lions. Be free. Panthers. I think we may be sold out or close to.
Okay, you said Panthers. Who else you say?
The only one that's left are the Cowboys.
Oh, it's America's team.
America's team.
How can America's team be last?
And I feel like the Cowboys had a pretty goated checklist as well.
They have a pretty good checklist. You're right. All right, Cowboys are the last team. And we'll run it back at least once more. We'll see. We might not be getting some of the other stuff today still.
Okay.
It might not be till tomorrow
Okay.
on a couple of the other cases is what
Okay.
I'm hearing.
Okay, it looks like we are sold. I see it pending. Okay, let's see. Odiv Moran, grab the Cowboys. Thank you.
All right, good luck, everyone. This is break 12:15. Again, if you're new to us, replays are available forever and ever and ever on YouTube. We're live there now, so you can rewind while we're live if you miss a break. So you can, right now, you just look for your Post-it note. Usually we have an overlay up, but that system is not working. I have to fix it this afternoon. And we send all cards, even the veteran base I might skip over from time to time. And good luck in the break.
And the next break is up.
We'll run it at least
and
once more, maybe
pinned.
twice.
I pinned it for y'all.
All right, good luck, Wilson. All right, empty box. Let me tilt this camera down a little bit more. All right, good luck. We definitely are mom and pop here. Marcus Allen, Randy Moss, Kurt Warner. We have a Josh Cribbs for the Browns. Nice auto. That's sick. Xavier Worthy, Troy Franklin, and Tyler. Who bought the Browns at the end?
Well, Browns were a giveaway.
Browns were the giveaway. Let's
Shea
go.
Bay.
Shea Bay, let's go. Josh Cribbs auto for the Browns. Good luck, this guy. All right, we have Chad, Ed, Edgren, Marshall Falk, Jaden Daniels refractor. That's the first refractor we've seen of him. With Detroit, Isaac, and Braylon Trice. We'll start with that. Little Jaden refractor. All right, LT, Jerome Bettis, Eddie George, Joe Montana, Luke Kuechly, Bo Jackson on the Glimmer and Gleam, Malik and Fuaga. It does. I would grade it, Custer. Champ, Jason Witten, Devin Hester, Andre Rison, Revis, Malik Neighbors on the Circuit Breakers. Beautiful card. Leggett and Devontae. Diaz, for the price, they're hard to beat. You're getting 3 guaranteed autos with 1 guaranteed RPA. Like, I love them. Ricky Williams, Phil, Fred, Steve Young. We have a Chris Jenkins with a CJ Stroud, Latu, and Brendan Rice. I don't break stuff I don't believe in, DS2, just so you know. I know some breakers will, but my whole saying is just because you can doesn't mean you should. We try to break stuff that we know is good for the price, especially. Look at this, Mrs. Oh, I thought it was Jaden.
Ah.
I thought it was Jaden. It is Luke McCaffrey amped up to 75 with a nasty player-worn patch. I need more 180s again. I need lots of them, yeah. Thank you. That's what all these sticker ones go
Okay,
in.
I got you.
All right, good night, West Coast.
Good night, West Coast.
All right, Luke McCaffrey. Then we have Favre, Rattler, and Theo Johnson. I thought this guy, I thought it was it. That is a fire patch, and it says right on the front, player-worn memorabilia, too. All right, Earl, Barry, Michael Irving, Thurman Thomas. Nice Keon Coleman numbered. AD, Aeneas, and Byron Murphy. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the
If you're new
follow.
to us, we've been on TikTok a long time. Longer than most. It's going on 5 years now. You'll see if you see our account live and it's not us, it is our son Noah. All right, Michael Vick, Christian Okoye, Jerry Rice, Jason Kelsey. Wow, Brock Bowers auto. Let's go Raiders.
Nice.
With a Marshawn Lloyd to 249, Sweat and Newton.
Savage.
Savage, that's your team. That's his PC.
Yep.
Let's go, Savage. Get you a Brock Bowers auto. We've hit, what, at least 3 Brock Bowers. Sometimes he's hard to hit in Topps product. All right, Brady, Peterson, Isaac Bruce, Hines Ward, Jr., Leggett, and that's a refractor one. Jalen Polk and AD. All right, Richard Dent, Terrell Suggs, Herman Moore, John Randall, Bucky on the refractor, Frank Gore, Peyton, and Jalen. All right, we have Revis, Harrison, Luke Kuechly, James. Now, Michael Vick on the mini diamonds. That's only the second one. Did we ever figure out mini diamond pack odds? With a Ray Davis, we need to look that up. Latham and Kinchins. Well, we've gone through a couple cases, and so maybe it's 1 per case. On the
If I
mini
had
diamonds.
YouTube up, someone is probably telling me over.
You think it's called static, Arkham? Arkham, what's it say for pack odds? This is Falcons Michael Vick. It says Atlanta on the back. Static. So they have a different name than baseball. All right, Walter, Chris Carter, Keyshawn, T.O. With a Howie Long for the Raiders, the 199. A.D. Mitchell, Jaden, and Marshawn Lloyd. I looked at the checklist. It was just a big list, so I didn't remember everything. All right, let's get into it. Mega Box. What's up, JG? How you doing, JG?
Hey, how are you? Hey, Julian.
1 in 4 what? Cases, Arkham? That's crazy. What's up, Rooster?
Boo-hoo.
What's sad?
I don't know,
Oh,
but I'm
I'm
crying.
sorry.
I'm crying for them.
I'm sorry it's sad. We have Jacob Cowing, Trey. Are they maybe?
How you doing, Rooster?
Maybe they're in the break. JG, let's go. Cooper DeJean, nice green color match there for the Eagles. Kate Stover and Marshawn Lloyd. I like these greens.
Silver Status says 1 in 4, but that's for delight.
But that's for a delight. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll have to figure that one out. It is, Arkham. I know how we were looking. Torrey Taylor, Rakestraw, and Ruckert. All right, Kyler Murray, Spencer, and Jordan. I always like to throw 1 mega in. Just see if we can hit case hit or something. All right, we have a Brock Bowers on the first year fresh patch. With a Jacoby, Anthony, and Keon Coleman. All right. We have JJ, nice green.
Nice.
And a Cooper DeJean and an Isaiah Simmons. Nice green. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's why we like to open one of these. You never know. You can help one of the QB teams out as well. Nice green. All right. Let's get back into the release day stuff, though.
Hey, Clay, how are you?
What's up, Clay? All right. Empty box. All right, we have Walter, Chris Carter, Keyshawn, Terrell Owens. Cooper DeJean is a refractor with Leggett, Troy, and a Bub.
Clay's picked up the Cy Young cut auto today.
Let's go. Congratulations,
Nice,
Clay. Howie, Marcus, Randy Moss, Kurt Warner, Torrey Holt, John Elway, Patrick Paul, and Brandon Fisk. Congrats again on that. All right, Chad, Ed McCaffrey, Edgar and James, Marshall Falk, Will for the Vikings at 249, James, Jacob, and Luke McCaffrey. If you're just hopping in, this is a brand new product that just came out today. We will get 3 autos in this box, including an RPA. John Riggins, Drew Bledsoe with a Kingsley, For the Chiefs, the 225, Randy Moss, Lad McConkey, and Malachi Corley.
Hi, Big Fish.
All right, here's the RPA. Let's get it. All right, Witten, Devin Hester, Brock Bowers. Oh my goodness, Savage, you doubled up.
Savage.
With a Favre, Height, and Senate. Savage.
Browns have a decent, a little checklist, but some good stuff on it.
We hit a Cribs already. All right, Savage. That's your PC team too. Congratulations. All right, Ryzen, Ricky Williams, Phil Sims, Fred. Malik Neighbors is a refractor with a Terry Bradshaw, Graham Barton, and Anthony Gold on the base. Jess, we've been hitting Bowers today. I don't know if that'll keep up, but that's kind of crazy, isn't it? All right, John Elway with a Frank Gore to 249 for the Niners. Blake Corum and a Drake May on the base.
Thank y'all for the follows as well.
All right, Roger, Emmett Smith, Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogden, Joe Alt. We have Marshall Falk, Trey Benson, and Chris Jenkins. All right, Father, yeah, it's same with me. Bo Jackson, Andre Reed, Jordan Morgan autograph for the Packers, which is Broncos and Packers go together in this break. Marshawn Lloyd, Michael Pratt, and Xavier Worthy on the base. Still one more autograph in this. Plus we have Inception. All right, Steve Young, Joe Theismann, Woodson, Dorsett, Stroud Refractor. Bucky Irving is numbered on that Circuit Breakers. Javon and Audric. All right, nice Bucky. All right, we have Cribbs, Richard Dent, Suggs, Herman Moore. Bryce Young, numbered to 175. Ricky Williams, Ray Davis, and Darius Robinson. These cards are beautiful. Don't throw away the base if you don't like base cards. Donate them. The kids will love these base cards. All right, John Randall, Revis, Harrison, Luke Kuechly, Graham Barton for the Buccaneers. Auto with a Blake, Tommy, and Tyke Smith. All right, Buccaneers with an autograph too. Thank you, Cake Breaks. How are you doing, Nikki?
Hey, Cake. How are you?
All right, good luck here. Appreciate that, Nikki. All right, here we go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Phoenix is nice too, David. We'll eventually combine those two together. I agree. All right, Keon Coleman. Bo Nix on card.
Wow.
Let's go, Broncos. That's why we put Inception in these breaks.
Neat rips.
Let's go,
nice
neat rips.
Neat rips.
We love that. With an Aeneas Smith on card for the Eagles. Terrell Davis to 75. Terry and Arnold. Billy Sims and Michael Irving.
Nice.
Where's Neat Rips? Congratulations. All right, I'll let you load the rest of those for me. All right. Let me do a recap, y'all. And again, if you're new to us, our replays are up instantly. They're there already. We believe in replays always. So 238 Cards YouTube is up and going so you can watch replays if you miss a break or you want to rewatch a break you're in. And we will get into that next one. Congrats again, Savage. More getting loaded, but I'll go over the hits so far in that break. We had Frank Gore. Malik Neighbors was a refractor. Kingsley, Will, Cooper, Brock, Adonai, Bucky Irving refractor. Leggett, Marshawn Lloyd, Malik Neighbors, Chris Jenkins, Cooper DeJean, Keon Coleman was numbered, Bucky also numbered, Jordan Morgan autograph for the Packers, Drake May, Jaden Daniels. This is the refractor on this, not just the base. It says it right above the tops right there. Bryce Young numbered to 175, Ray Davis, Graham Barton, J.J. McCarthy, Howie Long, Michael Vick on that SSP. We have Luke McCaffrey. This is player worn. Nasty patch there. Numbered to 75 for the Commanders. Browns, the free team, got a Josh Cribbs auto. Then we had the Brock Bowers Otto, Savage, congratulations. Brock Bowers, RPA, player worn, Savage, congratulations. And then, of course, that Bo Nix on card for the Broncos. Congrats. Is this right for the next one?
Yes, this one. And then...
This one is next one?
Yeah.
All right. We're doing at least one more. We've been live for about 3 hours so far. So we'll do at least one more. They're already working on sorting and shipping too. So, all right. Break 1216 is the next break in case you're rewatching on YouTube. I'll leave that up there for a minute. Let me grab that next break.
And I'm checking order. Sandman, I got you for the Cowboys. AJ, Bengals. MJ, Raiders. Dr. Jones, Broncos, and Packers.
All right. Again, we have 2 Resurgence. Hobby. These are hobby. We'll have Delight later. Our Delight delivery got delayed. It was supposed to be here 2 days ago. It'll be here today. We have Omega and we have Inception. And I don't know how many teams are left. Do I need to stand it?
I'm sorry.
How many teams are left?
Half.
Okay. Let me stand the boxes up then.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can do that.
We can take a breather. All right, so we have a couple of Resurgence, a Mega, and another Inception. Hope everyone's having a great day today on this Friday. Hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for the follow. Again, if you're new to us, we've been on the talk going on 5 years now. And then if you see our account live and it's not us, it's our son Noah, who is in his 20s. Kid to us, but it's our son. That's the only ones you'll see live on our account. And Noah will be live tonight with Kobe. Mrs. and I will be over on Fanatics doing random team breaks. And then Mrs. and I will be back here Saturday night.
Yes.
And I think that's it for the weekend because Sunday's Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Call your mothers.
Okay, so Drew, I got you for the Jets. Baker, I have you for the Falcons, Bears, and Saints.
Okay, you already had those marked off, I think.
Yes,
Right? Okay.
and the giveaway winner was Mitch.
Nice, Mitch.
Mitch, you won the Seahawks in this break.
Congrats, Mitch.
I don't think I would cross the Seahawks off.
I got it.
Okay.
Executive Life was going to make a comment, an age comment, but it's Mother's Day weekend, so enjoy.
Thank you. Okay, Jobu grabbed the Texans and Panthers.
All right. Good luck, Jobu.
Good morning, Executive Life.
Good morning, Executive Life. Nick, did you get the Pats in this? Is that what you said, Nick?
Nick got the Pats in
Okay.
this.
Good luck, Nick.
Seven teams left, I believe.
I have an idea. Can we run a 5-minute giveaway? Let's
Yep.
give away a mega box.
Okay. Yep.
We don't know what the mega boxes of these look like. We're not going to put them in breaks. We just want to give them away. Let me go get one.
Okay.
Can you run it? Are they out here?
Yes, they're out there. Yes.
Or can you not run it?
No, I can. I can. Okay. 5-minute giveaway.
All right. Yeah, William, she can confirm that. And G0, she can confirm that in just a second. All right, we're going to give away a mega box. See what these are like. So whoever wins this in 5 minutes, we'll rip this for you. It says, look for Electrolyte SP insert cards. 4 exclusive parallels. 8 packs, 6 cards, 48 cards. I don't know. But these are the megas. We're just using these as giveaways. We're not putting them in breaks or anything. I know. I like the purple look of these, too. And then the blue, and then the Breakers Delight are red. Have we tracked those yet?
I haven't had a chance since we got on.
Appreciate any follows as you enter the giveaway in a second here. It's not up yet. She's working on it right now. The back end is takes a second.
I know what I did. Okay, just a second.
Okay. Yeah, just a second, William. She can check it all. Thank you, Bobby. Sonny, would you like an empty purple box sent to you, Sonny? We can send you an empty one.
Sonny.
Sonny, we can edit this and put all 49ers on there for you. Donnie, I realized what I did, Donnie. I threw her off with the giveaway. That was my fault. I just blame Donnie, missus. It was Donnie's idea. Good luck, maid. And then she'll answer your questions in a minute and who got what. Thank you, William, for the rose. Sorry, I didn't know the giveaway thing was such a back-end issue. Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it could say Prism Blaster, right?
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
Oh, I think I got it. Maybe.
And then there might be coupons too as you're getting into this break. I know there's only 1, 2, 3 teams left in this break. Bobby, we are on during the primetime hours, just not every day. If you don't see us here, Bobby, we're over on Fanatics primetime. Tonight our son will be live, but we are on usually for sure Monday. We've been on Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays in the evening.
Whoa.
That was bingo.
Oh.
Sorry, she's still working on that. That was my fault.
No, it's fine.
I could just open one
Hold
and
on.
throw it into the break.
No, I got it. Oh.
Made, how it goes is once all the teams are sold, we open all the boxes. Whatever team you got, which was the Giants, you'll get every Giants cards. Good luck, because you can hit Malik autographs. Oh, Brandon, you changed your profile. Nice.
Okay, go ahead. Mega Box giveaway is up.
Mega Box giveaway is up right now. 5 minutes. We're giving this away. I don't know who's left. She's going to check. It might be, it's probably down in the shop. It looks like it's maybe the Commanders. We haven't hit any Jaden Daniels yet. And
Eric, I got you for the Jags.
Commanders
Bad
are the
news,
last
Chargers.
team. And in Commanders, just so you know, if there's any dual autographs in Inception, you automatically get the card, which has already happened in the last case.
Big Time is real. Willie.
Suddy, for the price, if it stays at that price, Suddy, it's been really good. Suddy, the hobbies automatically have 3 autos with 1 RPA guaranteed, so I think they're going to be, for the price, it's a $330 box. If it stays at that price, it's good. But the 2024 draft class, I have a feeling next year they won't be that price, but they'll probably be there for a while. Yes, Suddy, RPA guaranteed and 2 other autos. So you get 3 autos guaranteed.
Okay, yes. So we're caught up.
Suddy, and you see Optic Hobby cases. I'd rather rip a Resurgence over Optic Hobby. Optic Hobby can be so brutal. No downtowns guaranteed in cases this year of Optic Hobby is ridiculous.
Okay, Gregory.
Wilson, we don't have a brick and mortar store, Wilson. There's so many good places in Nashville. Suddy, the only Optic I like is retail right now. We'll see how the H2s are later today. What's that? Are they done?
No, they're kind of that stuff.
Oh.
Eli has to go.
PJ.
You want to go? You can go.
Yeah, it just started. This card just came out today.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Tell them Resurgence came out.
Resurgence came out today. It's Topps new product. It has 3 autos, including 1 RPA. We've been live for a couple hours. We will run this back if your team's gone. The last break in this and the Commanders, they are priced at a premium because the Inception box, hobby box, has dual autos. And if there's a Jaden Daniels duel, you will automatically get it with the Commanders. And we are sold out. We will put this break up again, and we are doing a giveaway for a Resurgence Mega Box, which he will rip. There's a couple minutes left on that. William, William, thank you for closing us out with the Commanders. I will put this up again so you can start grabbing your teams.
I see you picked up. Yeah.
And so the next break will be up momentarily. And then a couple minutes left in the giveaway for couple minutes left in the giveaway for the mega box. We have not ripped a mega box yet. Okay, next break is up. Up and pinned. Up and pinned is the next break. In the giveaway, 1 minute left in the giveaway for the Resurgence. If you want to confirm that you have a team in break 12-16, okay, you have them. 12-16 is the next break. We're not selling them.
We're giving away the mega
one
box.
away today.
All right, I'll start
We don't
ripping.
have a ton. They're just a giveaway.
Whoever wins this giveaway, I'll rip this after the break. How's that?
That works.
We're just giving away megas.
Danny boy, yes, you have the Titans in this break. Danny. Yeah, late. G0, yes, you have the Bucks.
Lee, I would every day 100% agree with you on that. All right, this is break. We're sold out, right?
Yes.
This is break 12-16. If you're new to us, replays are available forever and ever and ever on YouTube. We're there right now. That way you can watch them. We ship all cards, including the veteran base, and we, yeah, I don't know what else. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
All right, good luck.
I know
yeah,
the cream.
the cream. Yeah, it's 100%. It's been really good. They've had quite a few products come out this year. There's still 2 more Topps football products coming out. And after that, I don't know.
Gregory, I think we've had,
All right, we have, what was?
how many, 4 or 5 Brady autos we've ripped so far?
Not out of-
Total.
out
Not
of-
of this.
Out of this product, we
No.
haven't. Cosmic Football, we've hit quite a few Brady's. All right, Bo, Mean Joe, Richard Sherman, Riggins. We have a Tavondre Sweat to 175. There's a Drake May on the refractor conductors, Latu and Brendan Rice. Julian, I don't know. Clearly, I would hope is around $200. First off the line's not worth it. All right, we have Jason Witten, RPA, Bo Nix, player
Whoa.
worn. Let's go.
My gosh.
Bo Nix for the Broncos.
Dr. Jones.
And that is player worn, numbered 91 out of 99. Congrats, Dr. Jones. All right, Steve Young, Spencer, and Theo. All right, Devin, Andre Rison, Ricky Williams, Phil Sims, Edgar and Cooper, Emmett Smith, Peyton Wilson, and Jalen McMillan.
I see you, wise guy.
It's clearly a wise guy. Did you like that comment? I saw a breaker on there trying to justify it. It's still not worth it. Troy McNabb, Doug Williams, Eric Dickerson, Anthony Richardson, Xavier Worthy to 275, Junior and Brock. They get licensed April 1st next year. Gregory, she can whenever she wants. She's the boss, but it's not her favorite thing.
No,
But she does from time to time.
I have.
All right. We have Emmett Smith, Jim Kelly, Brock Bowers, Refractor, Ricky Parasol, Edgar and Cooper, and Jermaine Burton. All right. Ogden, JT Manning, Troy, Trey Benson autograph. So Trey Benson probably means QB. We have a Jermaine Burton, Leggett, and Devontae Walker. We live in Nashville now, but we're not originally from here. She does haircuts. She does do haircuts. Asphalt, we've had a lot of redemptions, but it's not the big players on redemption, at least in hobby. I know in Delight it's different. All right, Keyshawn, Jermaine Burton, Kurt Warner, Isaac, and Trice. We've had 3 redemptions, I believe, or 4. Cooper DeJean, Quinion Mitchell is a redemption too. A couple others. All right, T.O., Howie, Marcus Allen, Randy Moss, Eric Dickerson, Kurt Warner, Malik, and Fuaga. They're from Smith County, east of Wilson. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, we're originally from Michigan, but we love it here. All right, Troy, JJ, Dan Marino, Kurt Warner, Javon Bullard to $3.99 for the Packers, Terrell, Aeneas, and Byron Murphy.
Brad, that's right. The Metallica was here.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's right. All right. Wait, there's a big reptile animal show this weekend in Nashville. Dab, I've seen that show down in Atlanta before.
No.
It's crazy. All right, Charles Woodson, Doug Williams. We have a Bradshaw for the Steelers purple, numbered to 75, with the JC and the Cameron Kinchins.
Okay, I'm about to run a giveaway.
Did you say no, you don't want to go to the reptile show?
I did. You don't want to go either.
I didn't mind that. I don't want to hold the snakes, but I'll go. Tony Dorsett, Cribbs, Richard Dent, Suggs, Barry Sanders. Nice little blue color match there. With a Malik Neighbors, Jaden Hicks, and a Marshawn Lloyd. What's up, Alex? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Custer. I'm going by myself, I guess. James Harrison. All right. We have a JC Latham Titans Surge Protector to 99.
Danny boy.
Jalen Polk, Troy, and Tyler. I like these Surge Protectors. Were they free or?
Yeah, no, Danny boy bought them.
Nice, Danny.
So he's happy.
Nice. Latham.
And Hazel, you won the giveaway for the Mega after.
Hazel, are you in here? Congrats on winning that. We'll see what those are all about. All right, good luck. Optic Mega. All right, Hazel. Once this break is done, I'll rip your free giveaway. All right, we have DK Metcalf, Braylon Trice, and Mason Smith. Congrats. Jacob Cowing on the green, Tip and Trotter. We always throw one Optics retail thing in, whether it's Mega Blasters or something, just because we do seem to hit downtowns and uptowns quite a bit. Trey Benson on the green with a Blake and Rashad White. The auto is numbered on the JC, Danny, I'll tell you again. All right, we have a Rocket Hollow. Ooh, is this rated rookie? Trey Benson, though. Nice Rocket Hollow. Brock Bowers, Ladd, and Dallas. Typically only one Rocket Hollow per 20 megas. And it was a Trey Benson. Double up on Trey over there. All right, we have a Jermaine Burton with its Scary Terry, Nate Wiggins, and Jaheim Bell. Nice, Custer. Cade Stover, Sweat, and Charbonnet. All right, the Latham was numbered 73 out of 99. All right, let's go. Bo Nix in the last one. What can we get in this one? Good luck. Ray Lewis signs. Mitchell. All right. Thurman, Michael, Christian Okoye, Peyton Manning on the refractor, Cameron Kinchins, KK, on the autograph for the Rams, Revis, Fisk, and Jacob. Cameron Kinchins to me means we're gonna get a QB or a Brock Bowers or something.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a Brady here. You might be right on sensing that Patriots auto. All right, Tom Brady, Adrian Peterson, nice Steve Young purple for the Niners. Jason Witten, Luke McCaffrey, and Nate Wiggins. I'm sensing I'm going to go with Jaden Daniels. Well, here's our RPA, so this could be it right here. We'll see. All right, we have Will Levis, Doug Flutie, Jalen McMillan on the resurgence. This is player worn, too, for the Buccaneers. Jumbo patch. Marshawn, Jatavian, and Tyrion. Not too bad. McMillan for the Bucks. Player worn. Maybe Cameron Kinchins does not mean that. All right, Barry. Some of these base cards, look at this, are miscut to the next one. All the rookies are not, but some of the base are. All right, Ray Davis, Will Levis, Bub, and Patrick Paul. I saw the color too, Custer. I thought it was Randy, Kurt, Chad, Ed McCaffrey with a Tyler Newman to 199, Ray Davis, Darius, and Tommy Eichenberg. All right, Edgren, Marshall, Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis, Eddie George, Marshawn Lloyd to 149. Tyke and Troy, do we have any update on the?
I just tracked it. It just says out for delivery. I have to call them and I have to wait on. Like I have to.
Okay, we'll do that after because we might only do one or two more of these. We gotta get on the horn with FedEx.
Did you just say get on the horn?
I said get on the horn. Bryce Young, Ray Lewis, Boomer, Joe Thomas, Cole Bishop for the Bills.
Hi, John.
With Witten, Jackson, and Kingsley.
That was funny.
What's up, John? How's California today? All right, Antonio, Peyton, Fouts, Eli, Tommy, Blake Corum, Lassiter, and Maurice.
Custer, not only did he show his age, he added 15 to it.
Are you calling me old?
No.
Tim Brown, Bradshaw, Largent, Aaron Donald, Eli Manning, Blake Corum, Cole Bishop, and Rook.
99 in Palm Springs.
Wow.
But it's a dry heat.
It's a dry heat. That's true. It's a dry heat. Dan Marino, Darius. We have Roman Wilson, Jalen Wright, and Mason. Wait. Is that where John lives? I know he's in Southern California, but does he live in Palm Springs?
I don't think so. Oh, Appalachia.
Appalachian, we're a direct breaking company for Tops. So we get ours like a week ahead of time so we can open on release day. All right, Bob Greasy, Dan Fouts with an Emmett Smith to 275, Isaiah and Roman.
And if you pre-order, they typically don't ship.
But I don't order like off their website. We get direct from distribution from them.
You're in Huntington Beach. Okay, yeah, you're more
I knew
Orange
that.
County.
You're in Huntington. Okay.
Oh, not Orange County. Is that LA County? Consider LA County?
I don't know. I like Huntington, though. Mm-hmm. All right, nice Drake May for the Patriots. With a Spencer, Chris Braswell, and Joshua Cardi. We also break over on Fanatics, too. So if you're ever over there and looking for
I know, dry heat is
us,
still...
we're there.
Dry heat is still hot. Okay, that's what Orange County.
Dry heat is hot no matter what. I agree with that. All right, good luck. All right, here we go.
Steven, it's your time.
We have a Dallas Turner. Good luck, everyone. Michael Pratt with a Ladd McConkey. At least Ladd comes after Pratt every time.
That's right.
With an Antonio, the 125. Howie Long. Nice Randy Moss there. That's out of 50, and it is player worn for the Vikings. And good old Herman Moore for the Lions. All right. We have the Michael Pratt. Ladd. I'll do a recap of that break. And again, our breaks are available for replay at all times, even instantly over on YouTube. So just so you know that, if you ever need to rewatch something or whatever, you miss a break and need to watch again later. And I'm going to do just a quick recap of the hits on the stands here. And then we have a giveaway winner, and then we'll get into that next break.
Yep.
I don't know how many more we're doing until tonight, but we'll do at least one more, maybe two. I don't know yet.
That's a good question. Why is Pratt even a thing?
Why is Pratt even a thing? All right, we had Randy Moss on that player worn, Barry Sanders, Terry Bradshaw, Drake May, Emmett, Marshawn Lloyd, Worthy. Nice Drake May here too, numbered. With Tyler, Steve Young, Mr. Michael Pratt. We're all rooting for you, Michael Pratt.
Yes.
Ladd McConkey on card, Trey Benson auto, Cole Bishop, Jalen McMillan, Surge, J.C. Latham, protector, and then a Bo Nix RPA, and it is player worn memorabilia. Says it right on the front.
Nobody does kicker autos like Panini, David.
Eddie, yeah. All right.
So
The giveaway winner, Hazel.
Hazel.
Hazel, are you here? Let's see what these are all about, Hazel. Good luck. I have no idea. We're just giving these away. We're not selling them. These are the mega boxes. I'm sure you'll see these at stores showing up, maybe even today. I have no clue. Piece of styrofoam. What the different variations in this will be. Nice little empty box there. Congrats on winning this, Hazel. All right, we have T.O., Howie, Marcus Allen, Randy Moss, Ben Sinnott on the refractor, Jalen Wright to 225. All right, we're getting numbered in this. I like it in a mega. We have Jared Wiley and a Joe Alt. Steven. The future is bright, Steven. All right, we have Kurt, Chad, Ed McCaffrey, Tony Dorsett, Rakestraw Auto. Do these automatically come with autos? That's sick. With a Fred Blitnikoff on the Discos circles here. That's cool. Malik Neighbors and a Cooper DeJean.
It doesn't say. It says 4 exclusive parallels.
I don't know if you always get. We'll give away another mega later, and then we'll see if we hit another auto. Those are cool. No, this is a mega box. We did this as a giveaway. Edgarin, Marshall Falk, Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis, Devin Hester, Spencer Rattler on the blue disco. That's cool. All right, Bucky Irving and a Jaden Daniels base too.
And Clark, you won the giveaway on the next break.
How many megas are in this case?
I think there's 20.
20 in a case? Wow, these are nice. That would be a super cheap case break.
Yeah.
JK, really? So there is a wow, that's sick. All right, Earl Campbell, Barry, Hines Ward, Joe Alt on that variation there, Junior and Brock Bowers. Steven, not today. It would be super cheap though. Michael Thurman, Christian Okoye, Trey Benson, with the Steve Young. These variations in the megas are sick. All right, Edgar and Cooper and Jermaine Burton. Back in my day, sick meant awful. It meant awful.
That's right. It
now
did.
I say sick because it's so sick.
So sick.
Jim, how you doing today? Jason Kelsey, Tom Brady, Adrian Peterson, Eli, and a Theo Johnson. There was a variation in every pack. I don't know how much these are in stores, but that's nice. That's fun. Because there was, the Steve Young, the Spencer, Jaden autograph, the Fred, the Wright numbered, and the Theo Johnson. That's cool. Nice, Hazel. We'll get that shipped out to you.
Okay, so if you want to get the...
Oh, yeah. All right, this might be the last break this afternoon, this morning. We've been live since almost 4 hours now, so we got to make sure we get this delivery in from FedEx. I might have to go pick it up.
Okay, and there's, we're over half full, or just about half, this, sorry, our overlay's not working. I have Brookie for the Bears, AJ for the Bengals, Sandman Bills, Luke Chargers, Rob Commanders, okay, Willie Cowboys, SPI Eagles, Zeem Falcons, Big Time 49ers, Matt Giants, Wim Patriots, Tim Ravens,
that was funny.
Brookie Saints, Steelers, Mike Clark Titans on the giveaway, and Caden Vikings, and I will read off the rest as they come in.
All right. I think last break.
Okay.
Because we gotta make sure that
we gotta
make sure that stuff comes in.
Yeah.
Which is more Resurgence.
More Resurgence.
We're still waiting on a couple more cases of other product to put with Resurgence, but we're gonna do some Resurgence breaks tonight and tomorrow too.
Jaguar picked up the Raiders, and Clark, thanks for confirming your giveaway. You have the Titans in this break.
Well, Gregory, we'll be on for probably at least that tonight, if not longer.
That's the break number.
That's what break number this is, mate.
So people know what break they bought into.
Yeah, that way they're on the receipt, it'll tell them. And then if you ever want to rewatch on YouTube, just look for this post-it number with your break on it, and then you'll know which break you're in. You're welcome, Clark.
You're welcome, Clark.
Mrs. I know what I want for lunch today.
Do you do? Okay.
I do. I know that you
Are
don't
we
like
going to eat at home?
Oh, is Executive Life in here?
I don't think he's in here. Executive Life, are you here?
If he's in here, Executive Life, I'm having the kale salad. But if Executive Life is not in here, I'm having Chipotle. I'm not Chipotle. I'm having Chick-fil-A today.
That's funny.
Chick-fil-A today.
There's a break pinned at the bottom. That is hilarious.
I don't think I've had Chick-fil-A in 2 weeks. So.
Zero. You're having Chipotle, Carolyn?
Chipotle does sound good too, but. All right, teams are available. This will be the last break.
John, I see you for the Broncos with the Packers. And we will list more breaks to purchase tonight with Noah and Kobe. We may switch it up. Who knows what the break will look like. Oh, it will. Hopefully it will have delight in it as well.
If not, Kurt, thank you for the backup there. Chick-fil-A does have a kale salad. I actually really like their market salad, but I'm going to get a sandwich today.
Dolphins, Card Hunter, PK, Jags.
Is it Kurt? Kurt, I like their salads. I like their market one that has like the fruit and the blue cheese on it. I'm a fan of that. I didn't like blue cheese until I was in my 40s, though.
I do like their kale salad.
You still don't like blue cheese.
I don't. Okay. Oh, can you cross off a couple teams?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So we have Seahawks for Big, Card Hunter Dolphins, PK Jags, John Broncos Packers, and Jaguar Shark Raiders. I think I already got that one.
Yeah, if you buy the Packers, you automatically get the Raiders.
There's one more.
That's not good.
Okay, there's one more right there. Do you need to talk to him? You can help.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever you think. Okay. Final 10. I do not like blue cheese. I like it's not the crumble. I like feta cheese. I like goat cheese. It's the Costco Caesar salad's really good. Yeah. Jaded. Same. Okay, looks like we have 10. We're down to our final 10. This will be our last break of the morning. If you're just hopping in, this account will be live about 5 to 6 o'clock Central Time tonight. Running more breaks with Resurgence. We just have a delivery. We have to figure out where it is. So we will be back. Feta does make everything better. I have a great feta like cheese dip that you like put on crackers. I love it. No, see, Gregory, I would not do that. It's the mold. It is. It's the cheese is blue, which is is mold. I can't get past it. So last 10 teams: Browns, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Chiefs, Colts, Jets, Lions, Panthers, Rams, Texans. I know he likes blue cheese. I do not. And again, this will be our last break of the night. We will have more breaks with Resurgence tonight between 5 and 6 o'clock Eastern Time with Noah and Kobe. If you like to talk sports, it's like a talk show and breaks at the same time.
I want that.
Talk show and breaks.
Do I need to mark off anymore? I'm sorry.
Yes.
You got the Browns
fine.
too, Tim?
Yeah, Tim grabbed the Browns.
Let's just mark them off.
Yeah.
Carolyn, I'm a blue cheese fan now.
Did you mark off Seahawks?
Yes.
Okay.
Just down to our final few and our final break until tonight. Thanks for hanging this morning and early afternoon.
Yes.
KB. I'll probably just get the regular Chick-fil-A sandwich, but I do know they have their smokehouse ones right now with the barbecue sauce and the bacon and the cheese. But I think I'm just going to do regular. I'm not going to get fries today, though. No fries today.
Big Earn. Have you seen it? It is. It's breaks with sports talk in between.
What's that? Us?
Noah and Kobe.
Oh, yeah, Noah and Kobe definitely is.
So you get the best of both worlds.
Custer, I've had that one, and it's a really good sandwich, but I just want the original today because I haven't had I mean, we live in the Nashville area. I can get to 6 Chick-fil-A's within 15 minutes.
Right.
I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a couple weeks, so I think I just want the regular one.
Okay, LA Farm Tech picked up the Lions.
Ooh, big time. I loved the pimento one.
Lions, and then Panthers for Mike.
Marvin Harrison does sign in this product. We haven't hit one yet, but he does.
I know, KB. Okay, the Colts
KB,
for Niva.
the only reason, I mean, I don't mind, I like waffle fries, but the only reason I get the waffle fries at Chick-fil-A is to dip it in their Chick-fil-A sauce. And I don't know if I need that many calories today.
Okay, so Neva got the Colts, LA Farm Tech got the Rams, and then Cody grabbed the Jets.
I like cottage cheese, Gregory, and I know all those cottage cheese recipes, but just eating plain cottage cheese, I only will do 2 brands, and they have to be the small curd.
Good morning, Cody.
And it's the Michigan Great Lakes brand. And then, what's the brand we get down here?
It's in every TikTok recipe.
Every TikTok recipe. Those are only 2 kinds of cottage cheese I'll have. But I've liked it. I've liked it my whole life. I know cottage cheese sometimes is an old person thing, but my whole life they got me like.
Father son grabbed the Cardinals. Thank you. So Buccaneers, Chiefs, Texans. Stroud signs. Brady has inserts on the Buccaneers as well as the
Did you
Patriots.
say the Cardinals are gone?
Cardinals are gone.
Did you say the Chiefs are gone? I'm sorry.
No, Chiefs are.
So are Falcons gone? I don't even know. Whatever's left is left.
Texans are gone.
Okay, big time. I've been seeing these videos where people are putting cottage cheese on toast.
Oh, it's like what would be like cream cheese.
No, it would not be. It'd be too runny.
Buccaneers got you.
I like cottage cheese. I don't think I want it on my toast.
Okay, looks like Chiefs are our last
All right.
team.
Xavier Worthy
Chiefs.
does sign, just so you know. I just don't think I can do it. Cottage cheese and Fritos I could probably do because it's a crunch. Or yeah. I've seen people do, you ready? It's toast, cottage cheese, and avocado. So it's an avocado toast with cottage cheese.
I would do toast cream cheese.
That's fine.
and
I'll do
avocado.
the cream cheese. I don't know about the cottage cheese.
What's your favorite Dorito?
Cool Ranch. Are you asking me?
He said Doritos. So in general, everyone's favorite Dorito.
Mikey, I'm the same way, Mikey. It was probably my grandma who got me eating cottage cheese. But
Purple bag.
But if you have a Myers by you, I know not every state has Myers Thrifty Acres, but they have if you get the small curd, I'm sorry if I'm grossing people out. Great Lakes brand of cottage cheese, it doesn't taste like cottage cheese. It's just really good. Dill pickle. There's dill pickle everything. Has anyone tried the pickle stuff from what's the other chicken place?
Oh,
fast food.
Popeyes.
Popeyes. Final break of the morning. All right, Gregory. I like both those things, so maybe I'll try that today. All right, final break, one team. And thank you for hanging today. We'll get all this going and ready. And then we have replays up if you need to watch a replay over on YouTube. We always have those instantly. And I don't know anything else. I don't think I know
nothing else. Chiefs last team.
Justin, we'll be doing something similar tonight. Now on TikTok tonight here, our son Noah, who's in his 20s, and Kobe, who works with us too, they're going to be live tonight on TikTok. The missus and I will be live on Fanatics, where we do random team breaks over there. So, for instance, this break would be... Do I have a calculator somewhere?
No.
This break would be...
Jim, thanks for closing us out with the Chiefs.
This break would be $39 a team, random team. That's all it would be. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
So we'll be doing some of those over there. I'll be up early, wise guy. You better set your alarm.
Okay, we're closed out. Thank you, Jim.
All right, good luck, everyone.
Okay, Jimbo. Good luck.
All right. Again, if you're new to us, this is Break 1217. Good luck if you're in it. Replays are available on YouTube, and we ship every card, even the veteran base card that I might skip over. Good luck Let's hit it downtown here, too. Is that the new one, KB? All right, let me tilt this down a little bit better. There we go. All right, good luck. Cody, we've hit so many Bowers autos today. You might want to go watch our replays. We've hit a lot. Like 5 of them, I think. All right, let's go. Here we go. We have Will Levis, Doug Flutie, Singletary, Troy, Walter Refractor, Leggett with a Rakestraw and a Bo Nix on the base. I'll have to look that up, KB, and see. All right, we have J.J. Marino, Drew Brees, Brian Dawkins, Randy Moss numbered to 249, Michael Pratt, Jonathan Brooks, and Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm trying to think my favorite we've hit today. It might be the Dan Marino out of 10 autograph. Might be my favorite today. Besides that booklet with Jaden Daniels is sick. All right, here's our RPA. Good luck. Frank, Bob, Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Jermaine Burton amped up, and that is for the Bengals to 99.
AJ.
All right, with a Tony Dorsett, Chop, and Tyler.
I can load one up.
Okay. Has it really, David? Yeah,
That's fine.
on base cards it does that a lot. Brett Favre, Ozzie, Bryce, Ray Lewis. Brock Bowers is a refractor. I'll let you load that then. Thank you. Devin Hester, Johnny Wilson, and Cedric Gray. All right. Boomer, Joe Thomas, Antonio, Chris Carter, Malachi Corley. On that variation that I'm still trying to figure out the pack odds and hobby for that. Bryce Young, Conductors is numbered. Mikey and Kalen Bullock. Zach, we've been hitting some Vicks out of this. So hopefully we hit another one. Zach, we're hopping off. We'll be back on tonight. Actually, Noah and Kobe will be back on tonight here. We'll be back tomorrow night here on TikTok. And then Mrs. and I will be on Fanatics tonight. All right, Tim Brown, Kalen Bullock to 275, Michael Pratt, Jonah, and Michael Hall. Still 2 more autos in this box, too.
Not yet.
Ryan, not out of this. We have hit out of Inception, which is why we put it in here.
That's true.
We've hit everyone else, though. We've hit Drake and Caleb and Bo Nix. All right, Bradshaw, Largent, Aaron Donald, Maurice Jones-Drew, Theo Johnson. We're going to hit Jaden Daniels this box. I have a feeling. All right, Trey Benson, Wallace, and Leary. With Burton and Theo, we have to be incoming Brady here or something. We've hit Ricky Parasol autographs today, yep. Terrell Davis, Munoz, McMahon. We have Edgar and Cooper. Whoa, Retrovision. See, short prints like this we don't know about.
Yeah.
Like, I bet you this is a super short print. It is a Dallas Turner. This is a SSP. I need to look up the pack odds. We think we know what the case hits are, but then they throw some odd ones in there. Retrovision, Dallas Turner. That's cool.
Yes, the Conductors is a SSP.
No.
No?
No, there's one Conductors in almost
Oh,
every-
okay.
Not Conductors.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. Zach.
Yeah. No, we know it's a case hit, yet not a case hit. The way Topps does it is different. This is probably 1 out of 5 cases. So, not every case has a case hit either. But yeah, we're going to have to get used to that because it's different than Panini. And Conductors is a normal insert. We have Gronk, Keyshawn, Kozar with the Glimmers and Gleam, Fashanu, and AJ Barner. I need to look up the pack odds on that Retrovision. All right, Doug Williams, Kurt Warner. That is blue with the Trey Benson, Keon, and Caleb Williams on the base. 1 in 299 packs.
Wow.
So basically a case and a half. So that might be the most common one they have, Arkham. Because that other one is 1 out of 9 cases. That one's 1 out of 1.5 cases or whatever. Or 1 in a couple boxes. Nice. Thank you for looking that up, Arkham. Alright, Eric, AR, Elway, Roger, Bo Nix autograph. I knew we were getting a QB. Burton and Theo had to be QB. Who had the Broncos?
John.
John, let's go.
John.
Bo Nix autograph. Let's go, John. Then Drew Brees numbered to 75. Dallas and Will. John, congratulations. Let's go, John. Wired is 1 in 348 packs. So that basically is a case and a half. Interesting. Emmett, Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogden, Jason Taylor, Burton, Dorsett, Ricky Parasol, and Aquinion Mitchell. That was just one box. Nice hits in that box. We need a couple more loaders if you have them.
Regular, yeah.
All right. I always throw in one mega here, see if we can hit a downtown or some good rated rookies. Or an uptown. We'll do. Zach, it was just box 1. Let's get it. We'll get it. All right, we have Jadeveon Clowney, Jaquan Jackson, and Braylon Allen. Almost there. We have a Bo Nix on the green. Hyper, too. That's sick for the Broncos. Bo Nix break. Yeah, we can, John. Come over to Fanatics. Yeah, I got one for you. I just got one left too, John. All right, Latu for the Colts, Jalen Wright, and Debo. Oh, I didn't. Thank you, missus. There was a Bo Nix green hyper rated rookie too. So for the Broncos.
Okay. Yay. My gosh, John.
All right, Xavier Worthy and the recruits, Ben and Chris Jenkins. All right, here is the patch, and then hopefully last pack will be something. All right, we have Jatavian Sanders, Maurice Edwards, and Michael Pratt. Then we'll get back into the resurgence too. Darius Robinson, Jaden Hicks, and Pat Freiermuth. Appreciate all the likes. All right, empty box.
Let's go, big time.
All right, we have Steve Young, Joe Theismann, Charles Woodson, Tony Dorsett, Fred Taylor, Marshawn Lloyd Green to 149. Little color match there. Kalen and Jonah Ellis. Cody, I like the hits in them for sure. And the price it's at right now. Herman Moore, AJ Barner for the Seahawks to 149. Michael Pratt, Michael Hall, Trevin Wallace. I would assume there's Stroud autos in this, so good luck.
Yeah, there is.
All right, Luke Kuechly. We have a redemption. We'll look at that at the end of this. Tony Dorsett, Devin Leary, Jordan Morgan. All right, we have a redemption. Resurgence rookie signature of Cooper DeJean for the Eagles.
SPI.
SPI, let's go. We've hit 4 different players now on redemptions.
Yep.
That's 2 of those, yeah. Yeah, these look real nice. All right, Troy, Doug, Eric Dickerson, Anthony Richardson, John Elway. Brett Favre to 99 with a Newton and a Jalen Polk. All right, Vikings. I don't think so, Suddy, but I have also not seen any of his cards come out yet. As far as autos. All right, Jonathan Ogden, Jordan Morgan, Troy Mitchell, and Rakestraw. Well, hopefully Cooper's very generous in signing them. All right, Jason Taylor, Manning, Bo Jackson, Jamal Charles. Oh, is this red to 5? Autograph? Chris Carter for the Vikings. That's sick. Red to 5
Wow.
for the Vikings on a great player.
Hayden.
Hall of Famer.
He just said solid break for the Vikes, and then you hit that.
Caden, it's 3 out of 5 on that red. That's nasty.
Half
Congrats.
dozen, about 5 or 6 o'clock tonight.
All right, Bo Nix and Brooks.
Central. No, we'll have more breaks tonight. We have a lost package. We have to figure out where it is.
All right. We have Keyshawn Johnson, Terrell Owens, Fashanu, Randy Moss, Will, and Fashanu. Chris Carter, that's sick. It's red to 5, too. All right, Kurt Warner, Brett Favre, Devin Hester, AJ, and Keon Coleman. We hit a Merino to 10 today, too, which was beautiful. All right, Marshall Falk, Elway, with Trey Benson, Caleb Williams, and a Dallas Turner. All right, nice Elway numbered here, too. I know, we need JD to show up in this. We've seen him in Inception. Hopefully we see him again there, but let's see him here, too. All right, Jerry Rice is the 149. Tom Brady Conductors. That one's a refractor with a Marv and a Chop. I'll let you load that Rice for me. Thank you. Who does Wim have in this? Here's the RPA. I don't know what it'll be with that Jerry Rice. I mean, that Chris Carter. We'll see. It is a Blake Corum 3 out of 15, though. Nice low numbered, and it says on the front, player worn. Blake Corum, nice patch for the Rams. Adonai Tyler and Wilson. Who's Wim having this, Mrs.?
Wim has Patriots.
Wim, you have the Pats in this one. All right, nice Blake Corum. We like the 2-color patches, and we like that it's player worn, too. All right, Ryzen, Ricky Williams, Phil Simms, Fred, Will, Xavier Legette, Cedric Gray, and Mikey Sanderson. All right, let's get it. It'd be a superfractor, John. So like their gold vinyl or whatever. All right, here we go. We have an. All right, Zach. Good luck. We have Audric Estime Broncos. Cade Stover for the Texans. Cade Stover autograph for the Texans in '99 with an A.D. Mitchell for the Colts on card. Don Beebe for the Bills, the 50. Boomer for the Bengals. Jalen Polk for the Patriots on the player worn, the 50. And a Dante Culpepper. Zach. I don't know how you did that. All right. Nice A.D. Mitchell here, too. All right. I'm going to do a recap. And again, last time I'll say this is we do have replays available.
Okay, Wim.
We have replays available over on YouTube instantly. So we'll I'll turn that off in a minute, but it's there instantly. And we ship all cards. I know people ask that sometimes, but we do ship all cards here. And congratulations on some of the hits.
I got you, Wim. Thank you.
All right, Zach. All right, we have Tom Brady on the refractor. We got the second half though, Zach, right? A.J. Barner, Marshawn Lloyd, Brock Bowers refractor, Legette, Caleb, Bo Nix, Brett Favre, Latu, Drew Brees, I love that, the 75, Bryce Young, the 275, Elway, purple, Cooper DeJean, Eagles autograph, Adonai Mitchell, the 75, Kurt Warner, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Bullock, Randy Moss, Malachi Corley on that SP, Theo Johnson autograph, Cade Stover auto for the Texans, Blake Corum out of 15, player worn, nice 2-color patch. Jermaine Burton out of 99, also player worn for the Bengals. This is one of the case hits, or 1.5 cases, on this Dallas Turner for the Vikings. Then we had a Chris Carter for the Vikings, 3 out of 5, or nasty card there, with a Bo Nix and a Bo Nix autograph for John and the Broncos.
Okay, Cody, we have to make sure we have what product we will have.
Yeah, we're waiting on our FedEx delivery, Cody.
I will list it. Check the shop in maybe 2 hours.
We'll-
Hopefully, I'll
we'll-
have one up.
We'll list it as soon as we can.
As soon as I can, I'll list it.
Yep.
Oh, and we do send text email alert if you go to our site.